Yo, what's poppin', gang? Welcome back to another episode of the Stew Podcast. This is episode 14 now of the Stew Podcast.
You gotta stop saying these goddamn episodes. You about to just say, nigga, what's up, podcast?
Nah, man. It's a couple of podcasts that's pay attention.
I understand.
So we gonna keep it.
Soon we probably just gonna forget.
14.
What number we on?
14. 14 of the episodes to podcast. So look, I'm gonna say this in the beginning, man. Look, I need all my subscribers.
Shake that
Obviously.
ass.
Obviously, we getting close to 1,000, man. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. So remember to share, like, comment.
Please.
We trying to get our engagement up. So comment, man. Make sure y'all tell me
Whatever
what y'all
y'all
like,
want to see
what
on the
y'all
pod.
don't like. Shit, whatever, man. Just hit the like button and
Eiffel
comment.
Towers.
No Eiffel
Oh,
Towers.
What this nigga's talking about?
With bitches. With bitches.
Shit, you already off one, huh? Well, let's get into it, man. All right, so let me introduce my guys, man. We're going to start over to my very, very far, then work our way, of course. Go ahead.
Man, you know, it's Harvey Bird, man, J-Fo, the fairway lawyer and everything. Not a lawyer, actually.
Okay. My name's Bo Luke. I make music. You know, that's it.
Where to go? What's y'all social medias, by the way?
Nah, yeah, because I'm going to drop the social medias in the time.
Okay. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, JFO _15.
You can follow me on Instagram _BOLUKE. Yup.
And so your artist name is Bo Luke, right?
Bo Luke,
You know what
yup.
I'm saying that right, Bo Luke?
Yes,
Because
sir.
I always be... I know you
He be
doing
saying Bolavado and shit.
That used to be my old name,
Look,
though.
I do. I have
Butchering
before.
niggas'
I have
names
before.
and renaming niggas.
I do that from time to
Yeah.
time on mistake. Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead.
I'm legal.
Lee, of course. Barty.
What up,
All
Meek?
right, man. So
Farm
yeah, man.
Materials
We
rap
all here,
stories.
obviously. And shit, man. I just wanted to start off. Really, when it come down to it, let's start off today. For me personally, I shot a music video today.
That shit was
That was
lit, too.
Yeah, man. All the gang was there. Unexpected things happened, but we made it work in the most crazy way, honestly. So I'm blessed.
Just know it was dealing with two wheels, and that shit was sweet as hell.
Shit was sweet as hell. Going down on
Y'all
the line.
gonna see it soon.
What was up, man? What was up with your day, man?
Oh, you back to me, or we going to the league? All right, yeah, did a little bit of work to help stop, a frivolous lawsuit for being filed in Indiana and whatnot, but a little stuff. What about you, Bo?
Man, I've been up since like 6 a.m.
Okay.
Just working, bro. Just running around doing errands.
Dedication.
Man,
Hey, man.
harder.
That's the grind right there.
Yeah, cool.
And now I'm just finishing off the day here with the fellas,
All right, my boy.
the podcast.
100.
Yup.
Woke up, beat my shit,
Wow,
logged into work, went back to sleep.
wow, you just admitting all
Fucking
this.
shit.
He's clapping. He went to work.
I went to work. Got them hours in.
Okay.
Did his job efficiently.
Then of course we shot the music video, man. Super late. Probably the best video we done shot. So
Honestly.
everybody stay tuned for that for sure.
It was really nice for sure, definitely. All right, cool. We got through them checks. I mean, I really want to start off with our passions. I want people to know, get the people to know. Really, I know you said you make music and you're a lawyer, but actually, I want to know like your technicalities, like so lawyer wise.
Hey man, forget all that lawyer stuff. That ain't my passion, man. A career is not a passion, man.
Okay.
My passion is dogs. All right, like feel me, like I'm serious, man.
Yeah, dog.
Okay.
I'm serious, man.
Okay.
Lawyer stuff comes second. I'm passionate about dogs and everything.
So,
So let's-
if you,
that's
if you
your
could
day
breed
job.
dogs, would
Yeah.
you breed dogs
But-
for a living?
No, I couldn't breed dogs. I couldn't stand to give them away. Like I don't want to do that.
Let's stay on dogs. Let's
Don't
stay on
wanna know,
dogs,
man.
man. Let's stay on dogs. I'm a dog lover as well. I got a dog at the crib right now currently. He's a little guy, but it's nice to see when you get a dog as a puppy and then it raises up into
True.
what it becomes. So for sure. Then we got another dog lover in here, man.
My
Hey,
man's
look,
just
man.
walking around here too.
Yeah, that's my baby. That's my motherfucking baby. Everybody know if y'all follow me on Instagram, it's all about Juice World, Juice Box, the Juice Man, OJ the Juice Man. You feel me?
Truly.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
For sure.
Why that
Definitely.
little motherfucker look, okay, let me say Asian. I don't want to say Chinese.
But they're going to cancel you quick as fuck.
You feel me? Let me say Asian. But my little dog look Asian.
You talk about that cancel culture. I'm gonna hit on that after
That dog
I
is
talk
fine. That's why
about
he look
you
Asian.
for a second.
All right, yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. So explain your passions, man. What's up?
Honestly, my passion is just creativity.
Okay.
Like, I've been creative ever since I've been a kid. Like, I was in elementary school with this guy over here. I was
back a minute. We go back a minute. 20 years?
It's
somewhere
like 20
around
years at
there.
this
Somewhere
point.
around there, man. We
Wow.
old.
Back then, I was drawing
Oh,
pictures
young
and
niggas.
shit, bro. Like, I've always just been a creative. But then that shit just progressed into music. And
Okay.
now we here.
Okay.
We've been here, but
He drew Goku
know.
from memory back in the day, man. Just all didn't even trace it. Didn't even trace it. Just did
He
it
was
from
my
memory,
nigga, bro. I
just looked
could
right
draw
at him.
this
Like,
nigga
let me
from
draw
memory,
this.
bro.
Like what? I gotta make some little backward X's.
Yeah, we go.
Okay, bet. Well, all right. So, I mean, so you guys knew each other when? Middle school, preschool?
Elementary school.
Elementary school.
Yeah.
Wow. That does go way back. I think that's the one thing that I did like being from. Well, I'm not. We talked about where people are from. I'll say
Exit five.
we did talk about the hills. Yeah, I lived in the hills in high school, whatever, middle
Yeah.
school, early, late middle school, high
Yeah.
school. But for y'all personally, y'all was from the hills from a younger age, and you see a lot of those kids go through elementary school, middle school, high school, and sometimes college.
Yeah.
And, you know, you really build with that type of person. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see y'all come back together on the pod. Really nice. You know, we do this podcast right here at InHouse Studios, man. Obviously, I say this all the time. You can get some of your best quality recording. You'll come in here, you feel like you're really at home. You know what I mean? So
It's where everybody know it is too. In
Take your shoes
Southwood,
off.
nice and easy, man.
I mean, I wouldn't
Nice
take
and
my
easy,
shoes off
man.
if I was-
Nowhere near the police.
Yeah, but after a long work day, I'm gonna leave.
He
these
said,
bitches
"Bitch,
on.
don't wear no shoes."
I leave these
I'm
bitches.
taking nothing. I'm taking my shits off.
I leave these.
Socks and all.
I leave these.
Mops these floors.
I leave
nigga.
these bitches on for y'all because I don't want y'all to smell what's underneath.
Yeah,
These-
you got athlete feet?
Nah, these the athletic wears though.
But you said you don't want to smell them?
Nah, come on, man. I'm just saying I've been
Nigga
out
said he
working,
got-
man.
He just got
I done-
stinky ass feet.
Nah, listen, I done got my steps in today. That's what it
You get
is.
steps in. You
That's
definitely
what I'm saying.
get steps in.
So, boy, I have to go home and take a shower after I'm done with the pod. But nah, all right. So, what else was you talking about pre-show, man? I mean, we was really talking about a lot of things.
Oh, we gotta finish talking about cancel culture.
Yes. Let's tap in with that. So, cancel culture.
It don't exist.
Well,
It doesn't.
all right. So,
I'll never be canceled.
all right. So you don't think it?
Conversation.
Do you think? Do you?
Fuck them.
Free Will Smith till it's backwards.
Fuck who? Do not say anything crazy. Do you
I was
believe?
gonna let y'all finish. I was gonna let them finish.
Do you believe
Finish
in?
it the comments.
Do you believe in cancel culture?
Man, cancel culture, hell yeah, that shit exists. It's
Okay.
too much overcorrection.
Yeah,
Sure.
Niggas is too sensitive, bro.
Okay.
Niggas are sensitive.
Think
Wait,
it should exist? Hell no.
Wait. You can say whatever you want, but you got to be able to face those consequences. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, Chris Rock was wrong when he knew he got smacked in the face. I shouldn't have made that G.I. Jane joke, but like, you shouldn't be like banned for 10 years from the Oscars for that shit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
funny the impact that he has that
You
we
saying
still.
like Chris Rock?
I'm talking Will
We
Smith.
talking about Will
Well,
Smith.
Hey,
Chris Rock was wrong.
He about to get on
Hey,
your ass.
He should be punished in a way, for sure.
But 10 years, bro?
That's what they said.
10 years?
Yeah.
Bro, you know that shit gonna blow by. That's just for the talks.
Honestly, it is gonna blow by. It's Will Smith. Will Smith still one of the most powerful
bro,
people in Hollywood.
that shit ain't gonna last,
Bro,
bro.
they
That-
trying to strip him of that power, dog.
But he'll do
Ban him
another-
for 10 years. They already canceled his
just-
Netflix
they just-
movie and all that
they-
other
they-
No,
stuff.
they paused it. They ain't
Listen,
canceled.
He'll do another movie.
Listen,
We all know it's like Will C. Your mama
they
tell
not canceling
your
Bad
mama,
Boys
your
2.
mama tell you, hey man, Will C. What the fuck does that mean?
Bro, he
Like,
ain't even gonna do the full 10 years though.
Bro, they're not canceling Bad Boys and the other movie they got coming up.
It's too much money to be made, bro.
They got
So they gonna cancel I Am Legend 2.
Bro, it's too much cheese on the
It's
plate.
too much
So are y'all
money,
saying
bro. If it
cancel
don't make
culture
money, it
as
doesn't make
in
sense.
he's not gonna do? First off, y'all understand that this man is Will Smith. People are gonna do and try to book this nigga after this shit just be forgotten, bro.
I don't think somebody. I don't think like somebody like Will Smith can get canceled. But when I talk about
nobody can get.
when I
canceled.
talk about cancel culture, I talk about the fact that obviously nowadays what you say really matters, even if it was from a long time ago. I mean, people have pulled up receipts from 2012 and tried to name blame somebody, right now in today's age. I say for me personally, it's a couple groups and you cannot talk about.
Who?
You can't talk
We're not
about.
gonna speak on
man,
no
don't
dude.
do this.
Listen. No, we'll talk about it because I'm not
No, that's
trying.
100 though.
We're not trying to get canceled. I just want to create
We
the
can't get
boundaries.
canceled.
Yes, but I just want to create the boundaries in which we know what we cannot talk about. First of all, LGBTQ. You can't really talk about them because they'll come after
Niggas
you.
so damn sensitive.
They'll come after you.
I respect you
You
guys.
can't even. I mean, you can't. I can't even crack a joke. I mean, hey, this is one of my favorite players, 06 D Wade. But D Wade, in the way some sometimes he be acting zesty or something like that, or supporting in that factor.
Bro, I heard KG be on some real sussy shit.
All right, well, I don't know that, but I do know that that's one area in which you can't really go too far in without somebody having a strong opinion against what you have to say
All those
as
niggas are
a
giants,
straight man.
they will, like, step
You know what I
up.
mean?
That shit up and
respect
fire
y'all,
though. Them
man.
niggas gonna run your ass.
Well, I think, like I said, I can only speak
This nigga said Dallas in the past.
the malice in the palace.
bro.
Oh, I thought you said
Regular niggas try to fight giants, bro. I'm not picking a fight with no fucking nigga that's
Bro,
7 inches taller
those
than
are some
me, man.
middle-aged dads though trying to
I am
fight
not
Ron
picking a fight with a
Artest.
nigga that's 7
They was-
inches taller than me, bro. Like,
The malice in the palace was crazy. It was.
First off, that was the
respect your
most
game to
iconic
D-Wade,
fight of
bro,
all
like-
time when it comes to like sports period.
Yeah, I mean,
KG
it's
too.
one of the most dangerous.
KG look crazy. Like, he just looked, I mean, but like,
KG wasn't in there.
No, he's saying
Nah.
like Kate just fighting KG.
Oh, it-
you were saying
Okay.
KG been doing some, I mean, like, I get in there, like, yeah, he do be, like, him and Shaq, too. Like, they be doing, yeah, Shaq, y'all be doing some weird shit in there. Man.
But honestly, but what
like,
can y'all
I ain't
say
gonna
about
say it
white
in y'all
boys
face,
then?
like, I ain't gonna get my ass beat. Like,
Yeah.
that's just,
What
No,
can y'all
no,
say?
wait,
That's how white
wait,
boys
wait.
be acting. How like Shaq and them be acting.
yeah, they be on
Oh,
some real
my
gang
man's
shit.
off the
Like,
Bucks. What's his name?
it's objectively speaking,
Who's
they be on
that?
some real, like, you know,
Oh, Grayson Allen,
crazy
my
shit,
boy off the
like-
Bucks, Grayson Allen. That nigga be
Really?
Yeah, but in my opinion, I think nigga, if you grew up in the burbs, nigga, that's how y'all fucking. That's in my opinion. When I grew up, all black people, bro, we didn't play that such shit, nigga. We didn't play around playing like nigga. We touching each other booties and shit. When I went to Farmington, bro, I
we
took
really
that
that
shit
shit,
out of
bro.
white niggas.
We
laughed.
Unfortunately, in the locker room,
That's how
in the locker rooms,
all y'all niggas play zesty.
in the locker rooms,
grab you by the neck.
in the locker
So
rooms.
y'all can't talk about another man being zesty. Y'all know y'all. y'all
I understand.
I understand.
I ain't never done any of that.
Myself in that.
Position.
understand,
though.
but y'all had friends that was cool like that though.
Hey, I told them
Literally,
niggas.
to
I
this
told
day,
my
y'all
friend.
got niggas like
I
that.
told them
Look at
niggas.
that right here.
To this
Hey,
day,
I
y'all
told
got
them
niggas like that.
I told them niggas keep your hands to yourself.
Yellow
That's
shirt
why
right
y'all
here.
just stay off the LGBT community because
Exactly.
either way, nigga, they gonna
Listen,
go crazy on y'all.
listen. For me personally, for me personally,
No, but I'm
Nah.
saying don't speak on nobody being a part of their community.
Nobody, I'm not speaking on nobody.
No,
being
I'm
part
saying
of the
KG
community.
though, you don't even want to bring them up. Like just leave them out.
No, I think that was-
I didn't hear his story. I mean, I'm not bringing them up.
that was-
Right, but
I
Leave
leave
them
them
out
out
the-
the- I said,
leave the
no.
story out that shit. You don't want to play with
yo,
them,
listen,
bro.
listeners.
Don't wanna
Hold on.
NBA player was explaining the story how a team was dunking and KG said, "Damn, all these dunks that making my dick hard."
That sound like some fucking white boy shit to say.
That's some
Some zesty ass white boy
Famous,
shit.
man. I ain't
Yo,
gonna fuck
did
with
KG
y'all,
actually
man.
say that?
No, I've heard him say that.
Okay, okay.
But honestly, bro, but real
That's
shit.
funny.
Yo,
Real shit.
imagine a 7-foot black nigga saying some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But my
That's got, hey, that G shit scary as hell. That's scary as hell.
Thank you.
Bro, that's scary as hell.
That's like some booty warrior shit right there, bro. I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
that nigga said, I like
That's
shit,
what
I
he
want
said.
shit.
All these ducks is making like, what? Come on. Yeah. Nah. I love you, bro. But,
Oh my god.
Finish the list, man.
Yo,
Finish the list. Who else can we talk about, man?
yo,
Who
that
else can we
shit
talk
just made
about?
me cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's
skip over that bullshit, dog.
Who else can we talk about, man?
yo, that's crazy. All right,
number
back
one,
back
obviously.
back to cancel culture. Wow, that was
Who else
funny.
can we talk about?
Dougalicious.
No, that was funny. No, we're off that. we off that, bro. We off that. All right. Yo, I'm sorry. We just we silly as hell on the pod right now, man.
Them niggas
Damn.
laws never canceled Raleigh though. Talking about the Boondocks. You feel me? Thank you.
Off the LG, off the LGBT. Some other cancel culture. Obviously, you do have black cancel culture. Like
No, you
within.
don't.
Yes, you do on Twitter. On Twitter,
don't.
they do.
There's no
Twitter
such
doesn't
thing.
exist.
But
That shit
listen to
doesn't
Bro,
exist.
bro,
then.
bro,
The
listen.
only reason I say
Twitter
cancel
ain't a
culture
real
doesn't
place.
exist because look at Tory. Look at Tory.
Tory has not. We have not seen yet
But
what it is to be canceled.
No, right. When people say cancel, they mean nigga, you're gone.
Let's tap into somebody like.
You can't say what a specific cancel is if the nigga's still making money off of doing what
I
he
think
does.
there's levels to cancellation.
No, it's not. It's
I
not.
agree.
All right.
I agree with
All right.
that.
For instance, Chris Brown.
He was
Even
canceled
though Chris Brown is the most talented in terms of entertainer, dancing, singing, everything, he got the whole package. After he did what he did, It took him a little bit of time. Of course, his talent brought him back to a level, but he could have been more successful.
Do you understand? He was bigger than Rihanna at the time.
He could have been more successful.
What is this?
He could have been more successful. He's
Jackson,
successful, but he could have been. I don't know, bro.
What is he not? What is he not
Michael
now?
Jackson.
Like niggas, like
He's
your
still
man
now.
right next
He's
to you,
still.
bro. Listen to the
He's
niggas.
still
Number
now.
one albums have he's dropped since like the whole.
But publicly,
It's been a lot. It's been more than one. Like
He could have been, if he never beat Rihanna, he could have been like that MJ
Yeah.
level. Of
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
what's the
agree
difference
with that.
between Usher then? Because Usher was the same type of nigga.
Usher.
Chris Brown's more
No, but
talented
what I'm
than
saying
Usher.
is he
though.
didn't have to be the bitch. He was nigga in
Usher
that
can't
band,
dance
he's
like
in the
Chris
same
Brown.
type
I ain't even
of
gonna hold you up.
avenue as
Usher
Chris
to me
Brown.
never got canceled. To me,
I'm not saying cancel though. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. But listen to what I'm saying. Okay, Chris Brown, if he would have never beat Rihanna, right? This is what y'all saying. If he would have never beat Rihanna,
right? But add the fact that he did get canceled for
he
that.
didn't get canceled though because he still niggas was still putting him on features after that. He only went to jail for like a couple months.
He got canceled in
and that
mainstream
wasn't even for
media.
that. He didn't even go to jail for fucking beating her. He went to jail for something else.
But I
Like,
think he got canceled
And then
for a
when
couple
he got
years
out,
though.
nigga, they let him perform at the BET Awards,
Bro.
and the nigga was fat. What are y'all talking about? What cancel is there?
He got canceled in white America.
No, bro, fuck them, nigga. If that's the case,
But that's a large part. That's the large
They put
part
that
of the
nigga on
media,
Ellen
bro.
afterwards on that shit though.
Right,
They
so
put
what
that nigga
cancel
right on
is
Ellen
there?
with his mama and shit.
What
All right,
is
all right, all right, all right.
What happened?
Documentaries?
Sure,
You
sure,
know,
sure, sure.
That's not canceled.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's all right.
But that's a different type of story though. They want to hear his side of the story of what.
How many niggas you know been on Ellen, bro?
There's a couple niggas that's
How
been
many
on
niggas? Name them right now.
But I'm just saying.
I'll name them right now. I know Denzel's been on there.
But I'm saying
Barack
that
Obama.
that's a touchy.
And those are
Chris
moguls.
Brown.
But that's still a touchy. But that's still another touchy story. I mean, they wanted to hear his side of the story of what
They want to hear
happened.
everybody's side of the fucking
All
story.
right. So bump Chris
OJ
Brown.
couldn't be fucking
Chris. All right,
canceled
look.
at some
So
point,
Chris Brown is one of them ones. He's on the fence to me. Somebody that's not on the fence no more. Let's just talk about it.
No,
R.
they're
Kelly.
not in the forefront.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly. R. Kelly is canceled.
No,
Like this.
my mama still bang him.
Put it like this. This how I.
my mama
this when
still-
y'all say-
my mama
let's put it
still-
like this.
your
Y'all say
mama
different
too, like-
levels of cancel.
Yeah.
I say it was only one level. He canceled himself, and now he can't do nothing with his.
Oh no!
career.
If R. Kelly beat them cases, he's going to be.
He's in jail. He can't be.
Bill Cosby,
He can still. He in Bill Cosby position.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, because Bill Cosby is out.
Bill Cosby's out.
Yeah.
What did that do to him being old as fuck? How the fuck R. Kelly gonna get out
That
on
nigga,
all
but they
these rape
got the
charges?
same lawyers as Bill Cosby, bro. So he might get out on the same shit. Like this shit is completely.
And then
I'm not
that,
saying-
and
I'm not
look,
saying- I'm
listen,
not-
but
I'm not
listen,
saying
but
it
that
was
shows
right.
y'all something that he can't even be canceled. Cause nigga, he still can get fucking out.
All right.
Guess what? When he get out, it's gonna be opportunities for to tell your side and do this. And
I mean,
that.
but
And then
he's not gonna
it's
get mainstream opportunities though.
Niggas gonna get the dancing and shit.
All right. Let me.
But y'all saying, man,
let-
if y'all gonna say cancel is not just mainstream though. Cancel is whatever you're doing, bro.
I understand,
and
but-
whatever you make money in, bro.
I know, but-
as in, if you make money off your music, and Tory said it in his fucking songs, nigga, I'm still touring. I'm still getting fucking money off this
Right.
music. I'm still getting
Right.
fans.
So what
you
if-
are still supporting?
so what if-
Where is the
all right,
cancel?
so what if you
Nigga,
went from-
the whole internet didn't cancel me? It's people that haven't heard about me yet that heard about this shit, so they can't say
Nah.
them niggas let me go.
Nah, but check
They
this out.
wasn't
Check
even
this out though.
listening
Check
to
this out.
I'm gonna
though.
let you talk. Go ahead.
Like Tory's been canceled like on the mainstream level because that dog has like all these diamond plaques, all these hits, but he's never been able to perform at these award shows where he's qualified to perform at.
When
And
has
he hasn't had
that there, though?
But I'm saying like he's
Tory
he's
Lanez have never
no.
performed
But
at
I'm
the-
That's a
saying,
fair
but I'm
metric
saying,
though. That's
no,
a
but
fair
I'm saying
metric
though,
though
like
for like mainstream
like
artists.
he
So
has
you gotta play that.
like diamond plaques, he has all this shit, and people with less success in them
Okay,
perform
question.
at these bigger levels.
When he dropped Chicks Tape, when was the last diamond plaque he got? Tell me right now.
All right, maybe not diamond. I wouldn't say
No,
diamond.
platinum.
Platinum.
Yeah.
Award wise, as in the latest from the last thing he got, and then we could determine that.
No,
From
I
the,
think that's
from
what
the
that,
mix.
I think that's what Bo's trying to get at though. He's trying to say like he hasn't been at the BET Awards, NAACP Awards, and getting like the little
But
amateur
this is
awards.
what,
everybody's
are
saying.
y'all
And he
saying
hasn't-
after the Meg shit?
No.
Before the Meg shit, but after the Meg shit,
So
he
how
just
can
got
he be canceled then? If it was even before the
All right,
that's my point.
all right. So look,
Bro, they gave Roddy Ricch a fucking motherfucking BET award. They can give Tory one. I mean, like,
But mind you, Tory has not put out any type of album.
and
He been
Roddy
putting out
Ricch made
fucking
one
mixtapes,
fucking
bro.
song, bro.
No, he put out 2 albums that did.
That went like nigga triple platinum.
bro, man.
Nigga say it didn't go triple platinum, bro.
But I'm saying that
saying-
song's
I'm just
besides
saying,
saying, though.
when you driving in the car and you little shit like and your phone goes on shuffle and shit.
You not playing
go-
Say It?
No,
Nah, but I am-
Not the boost at the block.
no, nigga,
Tory, just
I'm-
gonna hear more Roddy Ricch, bro. bro.
Honestly, you're definitely gonna hear what was that one song? Jumped out of and got it back. That shit was hard.
Who was that?
That's Tory Lanez. Bust it down. You remember when he came out with Bust It Down? He done had a lot of
Roddy Ricch. Like, yeah, I mean, he did the more numbers and
So
everything,
y'all
but like,
telling
you
me
know,
Roddy ain't
single
all over
wise.
this fucking radio?
I'm a Roddy fan, but Roddy. Roddy-
His last album was a flop. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you up.
That's
yeah.
what the fuck I'm talking about.
What we talking about?
Because he
We
got
not even
blackballed.
talking about
I'm talking about that
last
Dexter
album.
No.
We're not talking about none of that. We're talking about their status.
So back to what I mean about a level of cancellation. Before I even say the next person that I'm thinking about this. If you went from a point where you making 10 mil, 12 mil, and then something dramatic happens in your career and now you capped out and you can only make 2 mil, 1 mil. To me, whatever that thing is, if the people decided, no, we not supporting this man no more, and you lose that, whatever that was when you were at your highest, you got to think about it. He was doing quarantine radio. How many motherfuckers was tuning in to quarantine radio? That nigga can't get on live right now and have at least half of what he was getting off of quarantine radio.
Can I tell you something? Okay, so there's the thing when it comes to when you first get shit popping, right? Maybe you're going to be in positions where the shit is like going crazy. The shit gets stalemate sometimes. You're going to see your numbers fluctuate, bro.
But the shit got stalemated.
As in music
That's a fair
too.
point. Yeah,
In
that's a fair
music,
point.
bro, you're never going to. T.I. is net, bro. His first couple albums might have went crazy. Next couple albums, people just didn't fucking hear it. Next couple albums, niggas just supporting it because they fuck with T.I. Bro, shit, you get in stagnant moments, bro.
But the
music, you're never always. Put it like this, Jay-Z.
Well, you're
ain't
saying-
never gonna ever cap out more than these new niggas right now.
But you're talking
never
about
gonna do
longevity.
reasonable
You're
doubt
talking
numbers.
about all longevity
He's never gonna
artists.
do reasonable doubt numbers ever again.
You're
bro.
talking about longevity
Reasonable
artists.
doubt numbers. He get back with Ye. He's definitely doing the reasonable doubt numbers.
Right, but
It's
you
a
have to
possibility.
collaborate.
Hey, he's
But
getting
right, that's
fucking
collaboration.
That nigga did
But
that shit
are you
with
saying
Dre
just
Electronica
beat-wise,
only
though?
did 30K in the first week. I mean, like,
All right. I say this. I say this to say, cancel culture.
It's not. It doesn't exist. That's what you need to say.
I say this to say, you say cancel culture doesn't exist. I say it exists, and it exists in a parallel in which it can affect a person's projection in their career and what it can do for them in a long term. Because I think Tory, I think if Tory doesn't do that, the way he was projecting, boom, superstar.
But listen to me.
And he was already a
But
star.
listen to me. Hold on, but that's where I say when I tried to bring up the analogy between Chris Brown and Usher. When I said if
I don't
Usher-
like that analogy
But
personally.
nigga, they are the same artist, damn near, bro.
I don't think so. I think Chris Brown has had more success than Usher. And honestly, I think
Do
so.
you know who Usher is in the 90s, bro?
I believe that. I believe that. But Chris Brown,
do you know who Usher is in the 90s, bro?
I mean, yes, I do
No, you
know.
read- you
I
might
do know,
not.
but it's
Clearly you
but
don't.
it's but nigga, it's also
I
Chris
would say late
Brown.
90s to early 2000s.
Bro, Chris.
All right, but
nigga,
Chris
Usher
Brown's-
was going nuts.
So,
bro.
so
And I
Chris
can
Brown's
understand
run-
Chris Brown
so Chris
been going
Brown-
crazy since 16, 15. I understand that.
16, 15, but bro, you gotta think.
Chris Brown. Didn't Chris Brown first album drop in 2007?
2005.
Yeah, that's what I'm
2005.
saying, bro.
It's 2022 right now.
Right, but what is his numbers doing the same though?
He's still.
But listen, hold on.
That nigga still
Okay, but-
and platinum records as well. Every year, every year. Every year, Usher can do it.
numbers like number one
So
album
how is
for
that
R&B.
canceled? Still my point.
All
Y'all
this shit
still
on
proving my
Billboard?
point right
At
there.
this point though, he's
Y'all
moved,
still
but
proving
he's
my
10
point.
years
So if he
removed.
still can, if he's what?
He's 10 years removed from that situation. Of course, after bro, throughout.
But you saying his career would have been higher, but he's still making.
I'm
he's still
saying,
making
but
higher
what I'm
records.
telling you is,
His talent overwhelmed his situation. If that situation wasn't there,
I'm telling
he
you.
would have skyrocketed.
But this what I'm telling you. But this what I'm telling you. The cancel culture. But the cancel culture. At
6ix9ine, bro, can't be canceled.
all right, this is my
He's
next
a
point.
troll,
You
bro.
just hit the nail on the coffin about 6ix9ine. I was gonna tell you, 6ix9ine is canceled from a particular group. It's a niche group of people that would never listen to 6ix9ine again. That affects your bag. Maybe not as much, but it's still an affection. Like that's still something that's still.
Right, so can I give you a quote? You
like
make
my
music
rappers to look
for
like me.
a certain age group, right? Those age group grow up. They're not gonna keep listening to the shit that you putting out, as in that was catered to when they was younger. As in, like, you making ice cream songs and shit like that. Nigga, you're gonna lose fans, you're gonna gain fans. It's gonna fluctuate is what I'm trying to tell you.
So
bro.
you don't think him going away for the period of time that he went away, you don't think that hurt his bag at all?
Well, you talking about 6ix9ine?
Yes.
First off, him snitching hurt his bag, nigga.
I know,
So
but
him
him
hurting himself-
actually going away for the time that he did, and then coming back, trying to come back, and then him icing himself because when he came
Actually,
back,
you want to know something? He actually played it smart because he's getting a lot of publicity right now, even staying out for a while and coming back.
All right.
So now he's playing us a real game right now. You want to know something? Because he did this when he first got out. He didn't drop a single when he first got out. He just did lives. But he showed that he was dropping a single. Everybody like, oh, we got to know what he about to say on this track. He got to know what he about to say on this track. Okay, he dropped probably like 2 more. People was like, we ain't fucking with it. But the first one, nigga was banging that bitch. Like, low-key, this shit hard, even though this the first day out. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean 6ix9ine do got a hard ass machine
I'm mad.
behind
Already
him.
left. I couldn't even be.
How he's able to build up his own.
How much
fucking hype
time? How much time we
We
lose?
probably missed a little bit. You okay?
But yeah, we got Mike. But when it comes to him dropping not dropping at all for like what 6 months now? For like about 4-6 months now? Y'all gotta understand.
He's still gonna he definitely gonna go number 1.
yeah, but listen,
Right,
but
so
listen
he's
to
playing
this.
it right
But listen
now.
to this.
But hold
Also,
on, regardless of what the next drop is, niggas is still talking about him. So he's not canceled.
also, but in my feed, because I follow,
So what if the number went
But
down,
listen,
he
listen.
didn't
I
get
follow
canceled?
a lot of different social media sites, whatever the case may be. In my feed, I barely saw 6ix9ine. I saw 6ix9ine because of one nigga, actually 2 niggas.
But that's
Academics
good
and
enough,
Diamonds
though.
Live.
But that's good enough.
It's
though.
good enough, but it's
That doesn't matter if it's all up and down your timeline. As
So
long as
what-
you saw it.
so-
as long as you know he's coming out with something. That's
so
all he needed you to
so
do.
so what would it have been if everybody liked 6ix9ine?
You said what it would have been?
I guess we'll never know.
First off,
No,
nobody.
no, no, no,
Hold on.
I would
Because
never
you
like
need-
fucking
because you need to
6ix9ine
ask that
in the
question,
world.
but you need to ask that question when he first started too, then, bro. Because everybody didn't like him when he first started.
No, but
So these
But he was
questions
already
are
canceled. He
contradicted
was
right now,
already
bro.
niggas was already trying to cancel that nigga because of the previous case that he was in. The
And
nigga,
did they?
I mean,
Did they?
I mean,
Did they?
Nah.
Cancel means 0. You have nothing. You gone. Like you're out of this bitch. Like
Damn.
nobody have heard from you, and you can't come back and do nothing with nothing momentum because nobody want to support you. Not even the execs. Not even your fans. That's canceled, bro.
I think-
and nobody has never been through that yet, bro. At least that we have seen. Probably in the background, but on major platforms, the people that we follow, we've never seen that.
Wait. What do you want to call it then? If you don't like the word cancel, what would be a better word?
Nigga, it's no word
Time out.
for it. It's-
Nigga, you're in timeout. You're in timeout.
Right, there
That's
you
it.
go,
You're
but
in
there's no
timeout.
word for it. But there's no word for it. It's just called, nigga, J. Cole goes away, don't drop an album, but nigga, his music is still playing on streams. Nigga, y'all
but
shit-
J. Cole is
That's
not the
different,
J.
though.
Cole is not the
No, I'm
type
not
of
talking about
person.
cancel though, but I'm saying on the side of 6ix9ine going away, him coming back, playing it smart, y'all can't cancel this nigga because he already got y'all thinking.
But they didn't have the same situation though.
I'm not comparing their situation. I'm just saying on the side of leaving. If you leave for a certain amount of time and you think a nigga gonna get canceled based upon him doing something and y'all think him being canceled is just because he has little numbers, as in they weren't hitting as like the millies. I guaranteed you he's still making something off that shit to where it's making him to where he can still put more into his music to try to get back to that
How many
part.
monthly listeners
So
do
tell me
6ix9ine have on
something. So tell me
Spotify?
something. How many views do you typically see a YouTuber get?
Who got Spotify? Let's see how many views. I just want to see for a second. What 6ix9ine monthly views are on Spotify?
I'll look it up right now for sure.
Because when you look at all these artists, bro, if you notice any artist inside the game,
I'm saying he got like 25 million.
Right now, 6ix9ine has 8 million monthly followers.
nigga, that is ridiculous. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
8 million for 6ix9ine.
That's ridiculous.
You get 1 cent off of those
Right,
motherfuckers. You
but
still
still
making
8
shit.
million though. 8 million is crazy for a
Nigga, Sean
nigga.
Kingston got 8 million.
So what, nigga? That means he ain't canceled.
What's 1 cent times 8 million, bro? On the low end, man.
Sean Kingston actually has 11 million.
And who's
But mind you, he
popular
made.
than-
But mind you, it doesn't. First off, he has another demographic too, Sean Kingston.
But 6ix9ine, but 6ix9ine.
But the biggest-
6ix9ine don't have fans. He has the media. Y'all got that twisted. He has the media and they grabs. That's why y'all think he has fans.
He
has the
definitely do
media.
got fans.
Well, no, I'm saying as in like the fans. If y'all saying like 8 million to 11 million, he has the media, bro. He don't have.
I don't think-
he don't have real fans that's really trying to bang this nigga.
But what I'm
bro.
telling you is this too.
not canceled,
I also
bro.
don't think he has the company's backing to allow him
No.
to even get to a point where he can succeed on the maximum level. Like
But
he
mind
is,
you-
he's capped his maximum level.
Mind you, don't
He
they
not
do that
making
with every artist on every label.
he not
Like,
making.
once you're not making your certain type of shit, they don't really give you as much no more.
But-
they just try to work with what they
But
can give you.
you're saying that in forms of an artist already going throughout their career. These are people who have messed up their career while at the very height of their
But what
career.
I'm saying is, if a person that didn't mess up their career can go in the same position, that's not canceled though, bro.
Yeah, I guess I understand what you're saying, but I would just agree to disagree.
I understand, but
Personally.
canceling means zero. You're done. Like, nigga, we don't hear from you at all.
I just don't think. I think when you think of that, yes, that's what it means. But I don't think in
Just
cancel
because you
culture.
don't listen to him and he don't listen to him and he don't listen to him, don't mean he's canceled.
Listen, but the word cancel, I know
It's very crazy.
you're black and white. You're saying
I'm
if a person
open-minded.
is canceled, they're just
zero,
gone.
yeah.
I'm saying a person can be canceled and they can still exist. Like that's it.
That doesn't
They
mean you're
just
canceled.
cap themselves. You just
That
don't like
doesn't
you
mean
don't like
you're
the
canceled.
you don't like the word cancel. That's what
Nigga,
it
okay,
is.
what is canceling a TV show?
I mean, but you could always
What is
bring
can-
it.
but what is
You
can-
know it's syndicated though.
But
But
you
what
can.
is canceling a TV show?
I mean, that's
It doesn't come on anymore.
yeah, but that's a
just means
TV
no more
show.
new
That's a
episodes,
TV
though. You
show.
still-
Right,
you can still
So
syndicate it. You can still
if an artist
syndicate it.
isn't coming out with nothing no more, and y'all only listening to his old shit, and he hasn't dropped nothing, and as in the media ain't even trying to put him on the forefront of publicity, whatever. He ain't putting no marketing into his shit. He's gone. He's canceled. As in the people canceling him out. As in we stopped listening to him. Whatever, the media stopped putting him out here because he did some fucked up shit. He's canceled. Tory can never be fucking canceled because you got people on his side. You got people on Megan's
So
side.
if Tory-
so he will never be canceled.
I will never speak on a man. I would.
No, you good?
Nah, take your time. So for me personally, if Tory gets convicted, then what?
Nigga, same thing with R. Kelly.
Right. And so do
come on, man.
so do you think he will be canceled, or you
No.
don't think he can ever be canceled?
Bro, no. Cause guess what? He gonna still drop some music, as in, cause people gonna go be like, oh shit, he dropping music in prison. Let me go listen to that shit. It's some shit he probably recorded before he
All
went
right.
to jail.
Why? What if we use the word capped? Like niggas can be capped.
Yeah, you can cap yourself out. You can cap yourself out. As in, like, you get to a certain point and that's the highest you got because either one circumstance has happened or either that's as far as you can go. Because you see that our artists. Artists can only make certain type of music. So at some point, people stop listening to their shit. As in, because they only make this.
Like he said, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go.
No.
That was my statement.
But like he said with the cap situation, Breezy didn't have no cap before he hit Rihanna. He was already at that pedestal to be a superstar. After he hit Rihanna, he hit a pedestal like he can't.
Then I say
undo.
circumstance though. Then I put two scenarios in there. I said due to circumstances, or you just nobody want to listen to you no more because you keep take the baby for an example. The baby never switched up his sound. I guarantee you, bro, his numbers would have started fluctuating. Like he wouldn't have been unless niggas is really just milking that flow. You know what I mean?
All right. But listen,
And he's still getting played.
Yeah, but with
bitches still yelling over this
but-
nigga. Bitches is still buying his tickets.
but with that being
you
said,
still getting paid off of something that you do as a job, bro. That means you're not.
Wait. But you gotta
He
think
capped
though.
out, then
he's-
yes.
That's a part of his image is to be wild and crazy. So when he does
Regardless-
crazy stuff like that, that actually makes him look better in a fucked up way. If that makes sense.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Definitely understand what y'all saying.
Yeah.
Definitely understand what you're saying on that side, but nigga, what I'm saying is you can cap yourself out, but you can't cancel yourself until nobody is coming to your shows. Nobody is listening to your music. Nobody is watching your music videos. Nobody is trying to buy into whatever you're trying to sell. That's canceled. That's canceled.
I get it. Let me touch on. I'm gonna just touch on this, and then we'll move on. So when it come down to somebody that I think, and this is a touchier subject, but you got to understand. Obviously, the times that we've just gone through with COVID and everything, we've seen a high volume of Black Lives Matter and things like that. So when you come down to think about the people who have done detrimental things to our people, George Zimmerman-esque, the guy who did something to George Floyd, shit like that. If you want to be serious, I believe that there is a such thing as canceling somebody for doing something that can be traumatic to a culture.
Well, if you're gonna speak in that sense, then nigga, that first off, he wasn't. He first off, where was his cap? Because we didn't know the nigga before this case. So you can't say he was canceled because we never knew the nigga. It was never a case. We talking about
But now there's certain
when they
jobs there's certain jobs that he'll never be able to get.
Okay, so
there's certain places.
Cancel culture into entertainment or real life shit.
I'm just saying, because when I look at cancel culture, I think anybody can be canceled just based upon, even if you in a specific area. I done seen on Twitter, they had an area specific for Farmington Hills where it was people that was damn near exposing guys for being abusive or being on some like really touchy-feely shit. Yeah. And the people on there was like, oh, hell no, I ain't fucking with this person. One of my mans got on there and I was like, oh shit. It can't be this nigga. But they went hard and tried to, make sure that people knew, yo, this person is not a good person. It was nobody in this room. No. When I say my man, when I say my mans, I mean somebody from high school, whatever. But they was I mean, of course he's still living and things like that, but there's a tainted reputation, if you care about that, obviously, but there's a tainted reputation on him now. That's like, whoa, this nigga is probably not.
We associate cancel culture with real life scenario, or are we talking about entertainers?
I mean, these are the entertainers' real life scenarios.
Being on different levels.
Yeah, but mind y'all, when we talk about cancel culture, we gonna talk about the entertainers first off, or people that are in the forefront of to be canceled. This is what cancel culture means.
I feel like anybody
can go across the board though.
That's how.
But at that point, nigga, it's not cancel culture. It's just niggas ain't fucking with that nigga in the city no more. Like what? Like he can still get a job, nigga. He probably.
I got another example though.
Go ahead.
You have what happened?
What up?
It was at Harrison before they closed. Sure. There was a certain administrator. She made some comments during the football game.
Was it the cheerleader?
About the cheerleaders. I don't want to say the person's name.
No, I wasn't gonna say her name, but you talking about the cheerleading coach?
Yeah, not cheerleading coach, but like a teacher said something about the cheerleaders.
Her name is public record. Miss Leach. Angela Leach.
I ain't trying to throw mud on people's name, man. Come on, bro.
Y'all said something.
Her case you put stuff on our permanent records. You put stuff on our permanent records that's messed up stuff for life. So like, let's say.
What did she say again? What did she say about
the cheerleaders?
She
said the cheerleaders look like hookers.
Yeah, they look like strippers,
and they were like, 15,
she said like
16-year-old little girls.
Over like the intercom or something crazy.
On a Netflix documentary that they canceled.
Got closed down because
it was on a Netflix.
Netflix was doing a documentary called The Last Year, and it was like going to do like Harrison and stuff, and then like she said that shit on there, and then it got canceled because like it's a horrible fucking thing to say about little girls, and like you should be canceled.
Special little black girls.
So
Angela Leach. So
no.
I've been screaming about that bitch.
But point being is that she got canceled within like the school ecosystem type shit.
Yeah, within that community,
so she can't get jobs in certain places.
Understandable. Okay, we gonna talk about that. Yeah. So like when I say cancel culture, I mean you're in the forefront of whatever you're doing.
Yeah, you mean
entertainment. You mean
specifically entertainment
of whatever he was doing. So was he an athlete?
No.
Okay, was he a major businessman?
No.
All right then. So this nigga can't be. He's been a nigga on the street, a dirtbag that nobody knew about, and now he's just a dirtbag that everybody knew about.
One more.
Of some sort, though.
When you're in the Donald Sterling cancel culture, is that cancel?
He's still making bread, but he lost his biggest asset, which was what? The Clippers. He lost billions.
$2 billion. He got paid $2 billion.
Yeah, but he still lost billions.
Billionaires.
He got paid $2 billion.
But he lost potentially 10 if he would have went 5 more years.
Not money, bro. Hey, nigga, go home real quick. I can't keep you on the pot and shit, but like, hey, take this motherfucking bottle of rose, this motherfucking bottle of 1942, and just have a good time tonight and shit, bro. Like you get paid
wait.
Yeah.
What you gotta think? Money isn't everything though. It's a lot.
Doing shit to the team.
It's a lot, but it's not everything though. Your reputation is worth more than money, bro.
$2 billion. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, one more
face cards worth.
One more on the cancel culture because this is honestly interesting.
You don't hang around anybody else.
I want to say this last statement.
Yeah.
When you say he made $2 billion, but mind you, regardless of not you have billionaires, millionaires that take fucking money losses all the time. Yeah. Regardless or not, that's when I bring those type of situations into it. So him losing $1 billion fucking company, it probably didn't give a fuck about. He probably didn't give a fuck about it because he like nigga. I probably got other assets.
The Clippers is not a $1 billion. The Clippers is worth damn near 25.
I wasn't speaking in
the Lakers
in terms
that fucking much.
I wasn't right.
Maybe I'm speaking too much, but at least $5 billion.
But I wasn't speaking in terms though. But
how much do you think the Clippers is worth?
Look at how much Steve Ballmer just spent on that new fucking arena. And tell me if you think
that's so much, man. He paid $2 billion for the team, another motherfucking billion for
Maybe I'm not even.
right now.
I mean, he don't care, though.
Been to a Western Conference championship, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, but you gotta think though. Everybody on that level got billions, so at that point, it's more about a reputation thing.
All right, I was way off. The Clippers are only worth $3.3 billion, but still, what I'm saying with that is, and the one last person I'm thinking about, Jesse Smollett. You don't think he's canceled?
I don't know, man. I might watch
Jesse Smollett, the dude from Empire who lied about somebody putting a noose over his neck.
That nigga needs to be canceled. I'm sorry.
Right, you see how he said need to be?
Right.
But there's people still supporting him.
He come up with no season of Empire. I might watch it, dog.
Right, exactly. There's people that still going to watch him as an actor. I guarantee you. There's still going to be people still there supporting whatever he's fucking doing.
It ain't like he was lying about being black.
This is why I say cancel culture doesn't exist. Because you have groups of people that's going to be die hard of you regardless, bro. Nari, an example. This nigga loves LeBron. Regardless of LeBron do on the outside, bro, I promise you, Nari will still be like, I still fuck with that nigga, but I just don't fuck what he did. I'ma still watch his games, but I just don't fuck what he did. I'm gonna give you, that's just, then you might do the same fucking thing.
No, he will.
Because you love that nigga so much. There won't be no canceling, bro. Because it's hard for you to just say, bro, take away his greatness and how cold he is and how dope he is. You just want, fuck that. There's no cancel culture, bro.
I ain't never canceling my nigga Brian.
Exactly.
I ain't cancel Kobe.
Exactly. So just take that terminology because if there's still people supporting you, bro, and still people spending money with you on business
fuck that. I don't support anybody enough. If anybody do some foul shit, I'm canceling them.
Right.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Y'all,
you like Kobe Bryant?
Y'all right here, they don't give a fuck about y'all. They give a fuck about the people that still gonna support them. So they're trying to please them niggas. They're trying to say like, bro, I didn't do that shit. I didn't do that shit. So the people that's believing them that said that they didn't do that shit, they're gonna believe that nigga. Like, okay, I believe that he didn't do that shit. So let me go buy his shirts. So guess what? The people. Chris Rock,
or maybe they knew, or they can just accept what he did and they trying to be a better person. Like, all right, I fuck with that.
But that's not right, nigga. But still, you're still trying to look past the fact that he did some fucked
right.
Up
So,
shit.
but you don't believe that there's a period of time that you can be canceled.
No,
you don't believe
if
there's.
That's the case. If that's bro, because mind you, you're still doing shit. Put it like this: if an artist just don't put out music, but that don't mean they're not put in work in the background.
Yeah, but all right. So are they not putting out?
I.e. We don't know what the fuck he doing.
He's on
He
hiatus.
just don't drop music like that.
But Rich Homie Quan, Rich Homie got blackballed. He did not get canceled. That's different, and that's maybe what you're referring to in terms of artists who go out throughout their career and can't have that flame anymore. They get blackballed. They get shelved. They don't get canceled.
I didn't say Did I say that though?
No, but I just want to let you know because you were using that analogy.
I want to use cancel culture within that analogy though.
Okay, good.
The analogy was
good.
How can it be
no,
canceled?
Good.
But I said, how was the analogy? The analogy was how can you be canceled if an artist can go from I capped out of where I can be, if regardless of circumstances, blackball, you did some fucked up shit like beat a bitch ass, whatever the case may be, nigga, whatever the circumstances is, if you're still being supported, bro, you're not canceled.
Hey, let me ask y'all this though.
Sure.
What's the equivalent of a Detroit cancellation, man? Like what does it? And I'm serious because the artists come and go.
Okay. Boom.
Shit, like,
Rocaine. Niggas was talking about he snitched. But guaranteed you, bro, you go on YouTube to this day, niggas is still typing in the comments, Rocaine, that nigga cold as of the city. Why
when is the last time you heard Rocaine's name?
AK-47 Rocaine.
When is the last time you heard Rocaine's name?
Shit, when Obama was president.
I searched.
When is the last time you heard Rocaine's name?
He been making beats, but if him being a rapper, not recently.
Right.
I searched him about 3 months ago and he dropped some
used to say back in the day and shit.
He been going crazy on the production.
But he always been going crazy on the beat.
All right, so this is what I said. I don't even remember what he even got canceled for, but I do know niggas. But I do know niggas is just not fucking with him no more. Maybe that's just what it is.
Too many Zans on IG Live. Niggas like, bro, these are too motherfucking dope.
And I put it like this: people shouldn't even have fucking put him out like that. It should have been asking like, bro, he might be going through something. Like, y'all need to, and that's one thing I need people to understand. Like, all right, when niggas on live like that. Y'all niggas need to look into that man, like, yo, what's up?
Crying out for help, bro. Got 1,000 niggas on there just looking at him just kill himself.
And this is why I hate too, because our community be the main one to do it too to our own people. So take Will Smith and Jada. Not Will and Jada, I'm sorry. Take what was I about to say?
You were about to say Will and Jada.
No, but that's not who I was thinking about. That just popped in my head. I don't know why.
Freudian slip, man. Just say it, bro. Say
I'm
what you
dead.
thinking
He
about
said
it, bro.
Freudian slip.
I forgot my point now. I was thinking about the
It's
cameras.
cool.
You said
No.
you said about people, the black community, like not trying to help people.
Okay, so take the black community always wanted to like just ridicule each other and shit like that, right? I still forgot my point. Move on.
We'll move on. We'll move on.
man.
I'll
Okay.
probably catch
We
it.
got
So-
another topic besides cancellation. Coach?
Yeah, man. So we'll move on from that, obviously. So my next topic would be obviously. So I only say this because obviously we still in a like a rap environment.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about some futuristic things. Honestly, I saw DDG was like getting ready and geared up to go to space.
He did go.
Okay, so he went to space.
Yeah.
So
We ain't gonna say no moon or nothing, but he left the atmosphere though.
So this is what I also heard too. Like maybe a month ago, Offset was actually gearing up to go to space, and that's about to start being an excursion.
No,
like
they,
you can
they
pay,
making that shit a thing.
you can pay to go up to space with either like somebody that like obviously
no,
will be
it's
sponsored.
no,
or,
it's true, nigga. It's
Yeah, Jeff
going
Bezos
on right
gonna
now,
fly that
bro.
motherfucker for you too, dog.
Right, all right,
What
so-
I'm telling you is, it's not that it's about to start. It's going on. Right now.
okay,
That's
so
why DDG was able to do it.
all right, would you go to space?
Fuck no.
Okay,
Fuck no. I'm
you
good.
neither.
don't you don't want to see what
That's
it look
why
like.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't want to figure out.
Okay, so
shit.
what-
Kyrie
what-
might be right, bro. I'm good. Like, nah, I'm good.
So
I
what
ain't
if
ready
the
for that.
world is coming to
What?
an end? You have to get off the.
Oh,
get off
of course,
the earth?
nigga. I'm gonna survive. What the fuck? I'm a survivor. He like, what the fuck?
Have you
wrong
ever
with
seen the
niggas?
movie Wally?
Wally?
Yes.
Nah,
Have you ever
I
seen
seen that
Wally?
movie, yeah.
Viewers, I'm not a Disney kid, but Wally is a movie that y'all should go see because it's very like reminiscent of like, you know how the earth is, they're trying to make it green now, obviously, because we done fucked up everything for the
If they
last
fucking
however
just
many
leave
years.
shit alone, like nigga, we wouldn't be fucking shit up. Nigga.
Yeah.
Like
But
just
still,
let
it's
the earth be
pollution.
what it is.
I mean,
nigga.
we are, but still, we're still polluting Earth regardless.
Exactly, but what I'm
Do
saying
you
is,
There's
know
nothing we can
why
do
we
about
pollute
polluting.
the earth? Like when the pandemic started, bro, and like everybody just stayed at the crib, like the earth started healing instantly and shit. So,
like that's what I'm
we're
saying.
purposely
Like just
killing the
leave
world
shit
for
alone,
nothing and shit.
bro.
Like not even
Like,
for
you just
gold
leave
anymore.
shit
We're just
alone,
I think
nigga,
it's-
shit will
I
heal
think it's-
itself, bro.
it's-
People trying to heal the earth and understand.
What's the
that you
equivalent
don't
of me
need to
saying,
heal
like,
the
I'm
earth.
gonna pay
The
you
mother-
2 Bitcoins every year, and like I'm gonna pay you motherfucking 100 G's a year? What's the difference in that shit?
Exactly.
Bro? Like it's fucking, it makes no sense.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like at the same time, it's interesting that you say that because in my opinion, what is the point I wanted to hit on?
He's talking about Wally.
No.
Yeah.
So not even Wally. Back to the
The
Earth.
space, yeah.
Back to the Earth is green situation
All right.
scenario. So you'd have to understand right now, solar panels, that's a big thing, right? Wind turbines is a big thing, right? But you have to understand too, America can't sit down. That's the problem. This is the land that never sleeps.
Right.
I mean, and so that's the point. We use up so much electricity. We use up all these things, and it's kind of hard to reverse that, especially when from the industrial times. What is that? 1800s till now, we've seen the biggest evolution of stuff.
And
Man, that's an American lie. I ain't even gonna hold y'all
It's a
up,
white-
man. It's a
white man thing.
There you go,
Yeah,
man. That's
absolutely.
a fucking lie right there. Because China, a fucking continent, country in Asia and shit on the continent of Asia has fucking 7 different time zones, and those motherfuckers run more efficiently than us. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
no
a
cap.
goddamn joke.
Yeah.
Russia, the same goddamn thing too. And like those niggas aren't breaking niggas.
And
back
all they
and
have
shit,
is
not
natural
giving niggas-
resources.
and not giving niggas healthcare and all the other motherfucking bullshit. That's a white man's like, we gotta work
Bro,
hard.
that's the-
Like,
yeah, that's
you
the
ain't
white
got
man's
shit where you want to be.
mentality, bro.
No, that's fucked up. You're entitled to have a fucking good life.
And you want to know something? White people swear we put it like a white supremacy thing, but it's really that, bro. People don't understand that it's really a white supremacy
Seriously.
thing,
Yeah.
and they don't understand that is because they think since it's not like what it was 1800s and like early 1900s. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand that blueprint was set for it to be like this now. And I heard this on JRE and I really hated this because like he was talking about the Will and Jada shit and he was just like how, some articles was coming out about, it being the white man and the this and that. I would say I agree on black people always trying to put things on, the white man, like that's the scenario.
Sure.
But I can definitely tell you that yes, y'all motherfuckers manipulate shit to go against another race, another ethnic group, or just to keep shit how it is.
Hey, laws are written to like not be for 10, 15 years, 20 years and shit. They're meant to be for hundreds, 200, 300, 400 motherfucking years.
Why you think it's hard to change a law?
The country's only been around for 250 years and shit. We're still fucking oppressed.
We're still trying to change laws to this day,
in the Constitution. Like, you have to change the shit on the federal level before you can change it on the state level.
Right. And viewers, this man is he's
that's
certified. That's
exactly what the fuck it is.
No,
it's like, it's meant to be like the fuck against us. It's not like, oh, like these white men of the day are horrible. No, the white men of fucking 255 fucking years ago were like pieces of shit, and like nobody fucking acknowledges it.
Yeah.
And we're admiring these motherfuckers like they was like, oh, we're gonna put up a fucking Mount Rushmore, 5 motherfuckers that didn't mean shit to us. Like, I don't give a shit about watching one the fucking Revolutionary War,
right?
Or fucking Abraham Lincoln, like got off his.
And mind you, and it's funny how motherfuckers really think Abraham freed the slaves.
He didn't. No, the nigga did the fucking bare minimum.
And
he
that's
was trying to expand the economy. Kindergartens
as black
it was nothing. That nigga did nothing from fucking what Richard Nixon did with opening up and trading with fucking China and shit. That nigga said, oh no, we're fucking up the economy by saying like, oh, the South is like going to be over here and the North's going to be over here. You just disproportionate. We need to like balance out the economy. It was a complete economic move. That's why his fucking vice president was a piece of shit and fucked up.
But honestly though, you know what it is though?
What up?
It's the powers that be. Because there is racism, obviously, like systematic racism, but if the common man, us, like on the regular level, if we got past all that shit, we're like, you know what? The fuck are these niggas doing, bro? It's more of us.
No, for sure.
And that should be done, but there is systematic racism.
For sure.
Unfortunately, as well, with the oppression, that's kind of hard for...
easier said than done, of
course,
though.
Here's my theory, man. Like,
especially for people to come together.
Our greatest fucking enemy and shit. Like, you know, like during like the whole George Floyd situation with riots and pelts and shit, like... it would have just been like another nigga motherfucking being out there, you know, out there protesting about somebody dying and shit. But like when those white people got out there, like the moms in Oregon, like the motherfuckers, like the moms against drunk driving and shit, saying, "Oh no, this was fucked up" and shit. Like that's when shit started changing. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna reconsider our police budgets here, X, Y, and Z, because you got motherfucking Karen, Susie, and Jessica calling in and saying like, hey, what the fuck is going on here? X, Y, and Z and shit." Like. Our greatest motherfucking ally is our worst enemy and shit. So like we have to start seeing above those barriers, and what Bo's saying shit. Like we have to recognize there's more of us than them. We have to like recognize our common enemy.
And that's where the mentality part comes from. People don't really realize that they do that with certain headlines and the shit too. So one thing I want people to stop saying is black on black crime, and the reason why is that shit don't exist.
No such
fucking
thing.
And it's funny because I said that shit back in the day, like, man, black on black crime, man, we need to stop killing each other. But nigga, you put a group of motherfuckers in one fucking area, facility, nigga, and guess what? Y'all give Tupac said it himself. You what do you say? You give, please, they come to your doorstep, they come and ask nicely. And then boom, they come back again, knocking, trying to, please help us. And then next thing you know, they coming in banging on your shit like, bitch, we coming in and stealing your shit. So mind you, put a group of motherfuckers together. You always gonna get crime, period. Put it like this. Why is it black on black crime, but you get mass shootings out of white people? So what is that?
No, putting it like this even more subliminally and shit, man. Look at the projects and shit, dog. You go down driving the hood and shit, what are you gonna fucking see, dog? Besides hot Cheeto rappers and all that shit on the ground. You see fucking playgrounds. You know, I'm serious. You're gonna see fucking playgrounds. You see hospitals and all that shit, dog. And like, you know, why it's like that and shit? Why don't you put a fucking school within walking distance? Why don't you put a fucking library within walking distance? Why don't you put a fucking grocery store within walking distance?
Mind you, niggas,
it's meant to put you the fuck down.
All our
public
parents,
housing is meant to put you the fuck down.
All our parents, what they say? We used to walk to school in bad weather and da. But nigga, you go to, I ain't gonna lie, you see some of these white parents, oh, I took the bus, school bus, da.
I was definitely walking to school as an elementary kid.
I live very close, so I did walk to my upper.
But some people
school.
didn't, some people did. But mind y'all, look at the distance though.
Sure.
So what he's saying is, these niggas lived in the neighborhood for them to actually walk
go to school and then fucking educate themselves and go pick up a.
Our parents had to walk fucking 8 miles, bro, to just get to school. Nigga, that's too far for a walk, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, you probably used to walk only like a nigga. Your mama wasn't about to really let you walk 5 miles down the block just to go to school, bro. By yourself.
5 miles on the block.
It was like 5 minutes walk to school and shit.
Right, that's in the neighborhood. And that's what we trying to tell you.
Exactly.
We didn't have.
Mama get the mail. You be at school and shit. Like just like that. Like,
and if they was, nigga, they was abandoned and shut down.
Exactly.
Y'all
That's a
are
good point.
speaking facts, man.
No.
I like this part of the pod where we can actually speak about real shit.
I ain't gonna lie, this is
You
the
know what
part where my mom probably could listen to it. 'Cause she was listening to it the other day. She was like, I can listen to it for a couple minutes, but sometimes I be tuning out because she don't be knowing what we be talking about.
Absolutely.
So this hey mom, this for you.
Yeah, and let's hope she made it to this point of the pod. Hey, if you made it to this point of the pod, they spent in the comments down below, man.
Shake
Let
some
me
ass,
know,
too.
man. I don't know about all that.
This is what a
but-
comment real quick. What you think about this, man? Help us
Yeah,
think
man.
about this, man.
Yeah, man. Up until this point. So yeah, man. Getting past cancel culture, getting
Yeah.
past space, and getting past
Let's talk about these NBA standards, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I want to get into.
J4, you watch sports, right?
Yeah, man, I'm a basketball fan.
Okay.
Because we all
Basketball and
Oh.
golf, man. You want to talk about golf or basketball, man? Whichever
What
one.
about
Tiger Woods on the
Tiger
TV
Woods?
today.
You know, everybody's giving him all, slack, and they're talking about, day 2 and day 3. Like, first of all, motherfucker made the cut, like, in the hardest golf tournament, like, in the fucking world and shit. Like, nigga made the cut in the hardest fucking golf tournament in the world to play Saturday and Sunday and shit. Who gives a fuck if he shot motherfucking 8 or 13 over and shit? This is the hardest fucking competition ever. I guarantee you right now, me and this nigga Drake out there in motherfuckers, we gonna pray for fucking 13 over. We gonna pray for that shit, dog.
Yo, Fo, do we want to take a second and talk about our last golf experience?
Oh, man, go ahead. Let me hear about that.
Man, we got fucked up.
What happened?
We
I got fucked up.
Who
I
y'all
got
playing?
we
shit.
Y'all playing teams?
I'm 3 beers down right
It
now.
was for
Shit,
my
like, I
it was
got
for
fucked up
my
that
company. We had a DT event.
And
Was
I
that
still won
shit y'all
longest
was
drive.
at? That I seen the pictures and y'all niggas was like toasting.
I got the $500 off of that longest drive.
That was hard, but Fo, you were definitely
Peel.
cool in that day.
Done, folks.
But yeah, I had a good time. Obviously, it was one of the moments where I didn't really know if my golf game was really gonna come that day, but it showed up a little
What's
bit.
that supposed to mean?
Your boy,
He be hustling. Y'all remember the movie Atlanta and shit? He be hustling niggas like that and shit, dog.
Well-
That's his part-time job. He be hustling like the niggas at the country club.
you can ask Fo, man. Your boy was out there. We made it work. But yeah, so Tiger Woods, what was your thing, Bo, about Tiger Woods? Obviously, we know he got into that bad accident, almost lost his life, almost got his leg amputated. Now he back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That Tiger Woods documentary on HBO.
I gotta
Y'all
watch
see
it
that?
No.
Yeah, when he
Fire.
had, man, you see how he had his girlfriend write that letter? And
Hold on. Don't ruin anything for us.
No,
shit,
I
ain't gonna ruin this. Ain't gonna
You
ruin
don't want
it. No, this is
I
like
don't
a
give a
girlfriend,
fuck.
but
Y'all
he was
can
like
ruin it for
14
me.
and
I'm
shit.
gonna
So
watch
I
it.
Sure. Okay.
No,
So he got into a car
documentary,
accident,
man.
though?
He got a car accident, almost fucked up his leg, almost had to have it amputated and shit like last February.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm getting tired of hearing about car accidents, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Tragic.
Man.
Tragic.
Like, real shit. I can't hear about no more car accidents.
So on to the NBA then, man. Let's talk about the NBA right now. We locked and loaded. Who's your favorite team going into the NBA?
East and West.
I mean,
you think
of course,
of-
I'm
who-
a LeBron lover, so I'm.
They can't.
Yeah, the Lakers are out, bro.
Nigga, that nigga is done,
East
bro.
and West,
Are we
man.
talking about just the playoffs
Yes,
right
it's
now?
done.
Yeah, I'm not saying your favorite. I'm
fuck
saying
that nigga.
who is your favorite team to get into? Who is your favorite team to get into the finals?
Oh,
East and
Brooklyn,
West.
East and West.
Brooklyn is going to the finals.
Okay,
They-
Brooklyn.
They're like the
they
10th
never gonna
seed
win the
right now.
championship.
So Brooklyn over Milwaukee.
That don't
Nah,
matter.
bro. Come on.
So
stop.
Brooklyn over Milwaukee.
How's Miami the
This
first seed in the
nigga
East
exactly.
though?
Miami is the first seed in the East because Victor Oladipo
There's
came
no
back.
chance Milwaukee is beating.
Man, that man
Brooklyn.
cannot stay healthy, bro.
No
I
chance.
know.
If Kyrie is playing,
Call the
too,
series right now.
Hey, well, scratch all that.
Kyrie
right now.
playing.
Hey,
Oh
look.
no, I gotta hear the series call. Call the series right now.
4-2.
As in with Kyrie playing with KD, both on the court.
4-2.
4-2 what?
You don't think that's going to get 7 games?
4-2 what? 4-2 what?
Nigga, it went 7 games just with KD. What do you think?
But it was
gonna happen
KD.
with
It was KD and Giannis, and I swear that.
It went 7 games.
But didn't
It went 7.
But
All
didn't
that
Drew
doesn't
Holiday?
matter right
But
now
Drew Holiday
because
was
as
Drew
is.
Holiday had an
As
injury.
is.
He was
Kyrie
playing
can't
injured.
play in Canada, bro.
What are you doing?
He was playing injured though.
Kyrie can't play in Canada, so that don't matter right now. He's about to play Toronto on the play-in, so like they can't play in the fucking Canada.
But
it doesn't matter. He's
right,
still
they
one of
still
them
if
teams
they lose, they still go to the playoffs.
No. As the
this
10
is the play-in.
seed,
This
at
is
the
the
10 seed,
play-in.
they one and done.
Yeah.
I thought they was
done.
8.
No,
They're 10.
no. At the 10 seed, they have to.
10.
First of all, in the play,
Brooklyn is not the
10. That's what I'm saying. I thought the nigga was 8, bro.
No, they're not.
Bro, looking up, All right.
All right.
Wait, who's 10?
Today is
Who y'all saying
April.
is
Today
10
is
right now?
April 11th.
Yeah.
Y'all
right?
saying Brooklyn is 10 right now.
Yes.
Brooklyn is
Not 10.
Eastern.
They're 8th.
Thank you. They're definitely 8th, bro. We was just talking about that in the car.
What position they losing? They're still
Actually,
They're not-
they're the 7th seed.
Thank you.
Oh,
so
it's
they
even better for
definitely,
them now.
they definitely
So
are
it
going to
doesn't
be.
matter.
So who they playing in the first
Definitely
round? Who
doesn't
they playing in the first round?
Right now, the 7th seed. Right, no. Right now, the 7th
who's in
seed.
Atlanta?
The 7th seed will play against the 3 seed. Right, or no, the 2 seed, the Celtics. They will play against the Celtics. Right
I don't
now.
know.
No, they said no.
It's 1-8. It's 1-8-2-7. It's 1-8. Yes, they have 7.
This is what they said. They say if they lose, they play against Miami.
If they lose, they play. Yeah, because they're gonna be. No, if they lose, they playing against the. Yes, you're right.
Against Miami.
Yeah. He's right. He's right. So it's either gonna be.
But I don't make cheese like Malik do.
So they're either gonna play. So they're either gonna play the Celtics or they're gonna play the Heat in the first round.
So Malik, like, let me ask you this, man. Like, you be in with the parlays and shit, dog. Like right now, who you betting right now in parlay wise, like to make the Eastern Conference Finals and shit? Like the 2 teams.
Oh,
Well, he just.
Parlay.
yeah, he probably put.
He just said Brooklyn,
Eastern Conference, bro. I want to see that clash between Brooklyn and
Philly.
Philly.
Bro, first off, nigga, that team
I don't-
is diminished.
I don't have faith in Philly. I don't have faith in Philly.
You don't trust the process?
Next Shaq and Kobe. Fuck out of here.
I do like Embiid. I like Embiid a lot.
But this is the sleeper team. Y'all might want to go throw some money down on this. The Clippers.
I can agree.
Yeah.
But I'm not let her come back.
The Clippers have been blown without
Everybody got a
like,
problem.
PG.
But
I don't
how
think-
crazy is
I don't
that he
think the
misses
East- I don't think the
82
East is what
games,
it
then he
is,
comes
what
back
it
for the
is.
playoffs?
They're still possible.
I guess so.
Shannon said it best. He's like, you know damn well that nigga's not coming back for no playoffs. Like he
Bro,
doesn't
sorry,
come back
Shannon.
for the
Fuck you,
like,
nigga. You don't know nothing about basketball,
There
bro.
we go.
Why you
man.
saying that about Uncle Shay?
Bro, Shay Shay. Bro, first off, you calling this nigga Shay Shay. Chill out.
Oh, Shay,
Chill out, man.
I would say shit.
Yo, I saw. Listen,
Honestly, say Shannon Sharp is more educated with sports than us.
Listen,
He's been around.
listen.
Say sports, but nigga, basketball definitely.
Listen,
not,
when it come down to Shannon Sharp,
that nigga
I
Shannon Sharp just started reporting on
That's
basketball in
You gotta work-
2016.
but listen,
He
Shay.
loves LeBron, bro. That's it, bro.
But listen. Also, at the same time, I looked up Shannon Sharp, his whole highlights and all, and just in terms of the personality that he was when he was in the league at that time. Brody is he's a what would you call it?
Great.
What do you call those?
He's one of the best.
What do you call those gold jackets? Is that what you call it?
Hall of Famer.
There you go, Hall of Famer.
Did you just forget what a Hall of Famer?
I did for the NFL. I was really thinking about.
Statistically, they got him as the best.
Tight end.
He's not.
Tight end
He's
of
not.
all time.
Gronk technically is the best tight end.
I'm
of all
taking
time.
At
Uncle
this
Shay
point,
Shay.
yeah, I'll take
At
Gronk.
this point, but
I would take Gronk.
At a certain point, yes.
Tony goes out. No, I'm talking shit.
Nigga, give me Aaron Hernandez. Now I'm talking shit.
Whoa.
All right.
Shout out to my nigga Hernandez.
No, do not. Do not.
Hey,
He's canceled. R.I.P. though.
Hey, he did have that killer instinct though. So
Whoa!
R.I.P. my
Whoa!
If I can find an Aaron Hernandez jersey, I would definitely copy it.
That's funny. I like that. Okay, so obviously, so for you,
Right, so Brooklyn.
so
is
you
7.
said Brooklyn. Who you saying coming out the East?
man, I think it's it might be Brooklyn to be honest. bro.
Okay. And what do you say, Jay?
I'm saying definitely Milwaukee, regardless what everybody.
I think I got Milwaukee as
They
well.
sit
in
I'm
between
saying
like
it's going
Milwaukee
7
and Brooklyn
games
or
or
Miami.
something.
Listen, Giannis.
Miami ain't doing shit.
Listen, Giannis right now is
Especially if they play
unstoppable.
Brooklyn
I mean,
in the first
But they
round.
talking about
like
Ben-
Philly and shit,
they
but
said-
like on the road, they
Bro, they
improving.
said
Like,
Ben
it's the same
Simmons
shit it
can
was.
come back in
If
the
Ben
first
Simmons,
round.
if Ben Simmons come back, we can talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. Brooklyn, or
But
Miami,
they still
bro,
did it. But he still, but
Y'all
he
sleep
still
on Miami,
did it
man.
without
Like, they
without
really get
that
their shit
team.
together.
And that
Like-
team then got better. That Brooklyn team is actually better now.
I think people sleep on Miami because of the bad taste that they had
Especially with Seth.
with the bubble.
That's what I'm
championship.
saying.
Sharpshooter on the
Yeah, but
floor.
like you gotta
Oh my
remember
God.
too, like
That
Miami
shit is
went
wild.
far as fuck when nobody was thinking about them going far as fuck inside of the bubble and shit. Like that's
Correct.
just the mentality they tapped into and
Right.
shit. I honestly think like they
Bro,
might.
they got swept last year, my boy. I don't
Hey,
know.
that's actually man. So like,
Go ahead.
it's just that thought. Like I don't know what the whole like authority shit was, or y'all want me to go to that question?
I'll tell you what. Right now, we'll finish up on the West. Who you think coming out the West? Real quick.
Probably, honestly, it probably would be the Suns.
I got the Suns. So
Yeah,
who you think coming out the West?
Suns. D-Book gonna have his Kobe moment.
Oh,
It's so funny because
And Chris Paul's probably gonna get one.
Me and Nari was just talking about that shit, and I said honestly, I'm not. I told him I wasn't too worried about
the West for real. Like
It's the Suns.
Like,
so you don't care who comes out.
Only people I'm worried
It
about.
might be a rematch.
No, only people I'm worried about is the fucking Golden State and the Suns.
Okay.
Like, I figure if anybody can beat the Suns, it's gonna be Golden State.
Sure. Golden State definitely has that. I mean, they got championship DNA. So
nigga running through that shit, nigga.
I mean, I'm concerned about Steph, but Steph.
What you concerned about? What is there to be concerned about?
I don't think Steph has played in the last however many games. I think
he fucked up his. He got the same injury as LeBron. He fucked up his ankle. He rolled his ankle bad.
Yeah, I think
shit. My opinion, bro. We done seen Steph roll his ankle so many times and still come out shooting the blood.
Bro, truly, like in the last motherfucking.
His ankle's been the story of his whole career.
Truly.
Yeah, I guess right. So let's just hope he's healed up for the playoffs. But yeah, that should be fun. I think obviously we'll see when the playoffs actually start what's going on. But
hey, real quick, let me ask the Farmington Hills rap historian real quick question. How you feel about LeBron saying he want to play with Steph, man? Would you want him to see him do that next year or within the coming years, like going to the Golden State Warriors and win a ring? Like, how you feel about
honestly,
going to the State Warriors? Wow,
he's not going to the Golden State Warriors.
But how would you feel?
I really would like KD.
I ain't gonna give a shit
if Bron did something like that.
I ain't gonna give a shit.
That takes his own.
If Bron did something like that, I'm just like, all right, Bron.
Well, if he goes over there and wins what was it, 4 MVPs with 4 different teams and shit, like,
bro, that'll change his legacy, bro. Because they got on KD's ass for going to Golden State.
No,
yeah, but really unfortunately for KD,
season that fucked up his legacy, nigga.
Bro. I don't think so. I don't think his legacy is tainted just yet.
Like, to your man Skip and shit. You see how he sucks his dick like every motherfucking good game? Oh, bro, KD dropped 55. Your LeBron never done that before.
Kevin, yes.
See, put it like this.
I'm a
LeBron hater just like Skip. So I'm not gonna say like what Skip was saying was some bullshit. So, but Skip do be saying some bullshit. But when it comes to LeBron, bro, I agree with everything that nigga say.
LeBron, I can't stand that guy.
Look, on the court, bro, fuck that nigga.
Hey, next time I'm around camera, play some Nick Wright and shit.
Hey, you mess with Nick Wright. You mess with Nick Wright. You know who Nick Wright is? He's off of Undisputed.
Honestly, if I want LeBron to leave,
and that show before Undisputed too, what's it? First, is it
First Take?
First Take.
No, but on Fox. Fox, I can't.
I don't be watching. I don't watch. I watch them on YouTube.
Nah, the show before them niggas and shit with the black. No, that's a black nigga in the afternoon. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Honestly, I would like LeBron to finish his career in Miami. Honestly, bro.
What? Nigga, that's not where it started. Why the fuck would you finish in Miami?
Because I just feel like he was a different demon there.
Yeah. He was a bad man.
You think that shit gonna bring back? Because it's not. He's old.
He's still the best player in the NBA still right now.
He's not.
LeBron is not the best player.
KD is, bro. He didn't even win the scoring title, so you definitely know he's
nigga 37 years old.
Okay, regardless, but he was still chasing that shit this year.
First things first with Nick Wright and shit.
Yeah.
Was he running for the shooting?
I will say this much. I think Giannis is the best player in the NBA.
I agree.
I think Giannis, I agree.
Y'all niggas is
I've been the most disrespectful nigga to Giannis and shit.
KD is the most best player, and you see, I say most because that don't even sound like
I think Giannis, the reason why I think
best player and the most vicious player, the most greatest player in the league right now, bro.
Until KD beats Giannis, I can't say that.
But Giannis ain't have to switch teams.
Who's the Bucks point guard last year?
Giannis ain't have to do shit. They built around.
He said, I'm staying right here.
Who's the Bucks point guard last year?
We talking about Holiday.
Damn it, my bad. I mean, shooting guard.
Did you forget about Drew Holiday, bro?
That nigga was nice. One of the best two-way players.
This nigga was not the only facilitator on his team, bro.
That's why I said
KD and this nigga is the same player, but KD is a way better player because he got a shot on him.
But Giannis is a way better defender.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at right there and shit. Like, it's rare that you see a big man that's able to come out to the motherfucking.
But Giannis can still put up. But Giannis can still put up 40 and still be your best defender as well.
But KD,
the thing about the Nets,
40 ain't gonna actually contribute to.
But the thing about the Nets is, bro, we done seen KD put up 55 and lose.
Just score like this last season. We seen Giannis go against Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid only put up motherfucking 20. Giannis is goddamn 40.
Niggas still lose. And that was the argument me and this nigga had on the
But put it like this though. What matters at the end of the day though? Winning champs. Giannis is a better winner than KD, in my opinion.
What? Giannis only has one though, bro.
But I'm saying KD had to go to Golden State though.
With that,
he contributed. I'm not saying KD was never the best player.
With that in mind,
I would. That's a contradiction to your statement, bro. Because him going to Golden State, all that mattered was what? winning.
But he needed
That's a
Steph, though.
contradiction.
He needed Steph and Clay and all them niggas.
But you can't say that
All-stars.
though because nigga, all he cared about was winning. That's a contradiction to your statement.
But Giannis did it without having to leave his team.
No,
KD could've
Giannis
stayed
did
with
it because
OKC.
Giannis did it because his organization was just a better organization.
And
That's
they were
all
willing.
it
They were willing
He
to
left
spend all that
OKC
motherfucking
because
cheese.
OKC weren't good enough to put a team around this nigga.
They were
bro.
trying
He
to
should've
build the
went
draft
LeBron
picks
mode
back
like,
then.
hey,
No,
niggas.
LeBron did the same thing and went to the Miami. It was just a different story. It's just he picked up niggas and came to the team.
Bro,
That's
LeBron
it.
didn't go to the best team in the league.
Nigga, they formed the best team in the league.
Damn near.
They did.
Damn
What
near.
the fuck is that? What's the different story, bro? We
Bro.
talked about this.
Bro, LeBron didn't lose to that team and go join that team.
Understandable.
Beating up
I can
3-1.
see what you're
That's
saying.
true.
But you can't say
no
if you-
argument
In terms
there,
of
bro.
best options,
But
it's like
you-
a Tom
but
Brady
you-
going to the
but you
Tampa
put
Bay
it in that
Buccaneers and
factor
shit.
when we're
Nigga, like,
talking about-
Tampa Bay Buccaneers wasn't the best option.
but they had all the pieces there. They only needed LeBron. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen to me,
with
y'all
Malik,
not.
though.
But that's not the conversation, Malik. That's not the conversation.
But
The
y'all saying it's the
conversation
same
is
shit, though.
win.
It's not.
If you put the GOAT
we're talking
into
about
any
winning.
position to win and shit, that nigga's supposed to motherfucking win it. That's why I'm fucking saying shit.
So
They
you
didn't-
can't
they didn't-
say-
But they didn't need KD, and they was still gonna be at that position.
And that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not true. That's not true.
How's it not true? They coming over and
Lost to
every three
LeBron.
and
See,
Bro,
him
them niggas did not need
Kyrie.
KD, bro. They did not need KD.
Kyrie and
They
LeBron
lost
put on
to
the
them niggas.
greatest
They
finals
did not.
performance
Who?
ever,
Okay.
bro.
The Golden
Those
State
niggas
Warriors
dropped
when
half their
Kyrie
goddamn
came back.
points.
But they
bro.
also, but they also beat them niggas as
Right, but
well.
what I'm asking you is,
No, listen.
regardless or not, it gave them more of an advantage.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. but we're
LeBron got
talking
the
about
greatest production
getting to
out of
the
Kyrie
finals
ever, bro.
still.
But we're
Who was
talking
stopping them in the
the
West?
general conversation was
Who's stopping
winning, bro. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
I
Stop
think-
implementing stuff that doesn't have to
But,
do with the
but
conversation.
I think KD doesn't go to the Warriors. The Warriors are still a championship team.
And that's what I'm saying.
I think they still getting there.
Kyrie, I mean, not Kyrie. Fucking
KD.
Klay Thompson, fucking blew out his
Are they
goddamn
winning?
knee. Like, with
Are they
Kyrie
winning,
there
though?
though? Like,
But
that
are
nigga was
they
like
winning?
working overtime then and shit. Like,
The story
Steph and shit,
fluctuate
he
then,
goes
because
through
are
these
they
slumps
winning?
and shit. Like, he
Are they-
goes to like a high.
Are they winning? You would hope that a
you
you would hope that a 2016, 2017 LeBron would beat them, but I mean, I think it would be a
LeBron
possibility.
was by himself and shit at that point. No, I'm talking about the year beforehand when he was by himself
Sure.
without the Kyrie and shit.
Sure.
But as soon as Kyrie got like on the team that was on the same motherfucking like level and shit, those niggas put on the greatest.
But it took, but it took, but listen,
literally
but it
the
took
greatest,
you
nigga.
see, I understand that, but it took the greatest performance to beat that team.
But listen to me. You see.
It still-
Hold on.
it still
Listen to
took
me.
the greatest
Malik,
performance. That's never happened before.
Listen to me.
What are you
listen to me.
arguing?
You see how you're implementing all these. You see how you're.
I'm not implementing
Yes, you are.
anything, but
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
saying
We're
that-
talking about the
that
basis
team
of
was
winning.
still- that
So
team was
regardless
still a
of not,
championship team.
okay,
So
but
what
regardless
are
of
you
not,
arguing?
LeBron
KD
still
had to
formed
come
the
over
team
there.
just like how
They
he
didn't
joined the
need
team.
him still. They still
Oh
did
my
not
God,
need him.
bro.
They didn't
They
need
needed,
KD.
Hey.
they needed KD.
And
to
listen,
tip the mother-
Viewers,
Steph Curry-
this is why we need you to
Steph-
comment. I need more people to hear
Steph Curry's
this
the
and comment.
greatest shooter of all time. Klay Thompson, in my eyes, is the greatest fucking shooter of all time, but nobody fucking asked me and shit. And then you had to bring fucking KD, the 7-foot goddamn
Demigod.
exactly and shit. You gotta bring this nigga over here
But y'all-
just to bring the goddamn LeBron and the Kyrie that's fucking going through Ramadan and is unenthused and shit, dog. And you still barely beat those niggas and
They
went to
did.
6 games,
Bro,
dog.
it wasn't a barely. They never
Barely, it went to 6 games.
That's a barely.
It's fucking 2017, dog. In 2018.
He sounds like he's a basketball historian, but
The Budweiser is getting to the Brody.
JR fucked it, man.
Well, listen,
dog.
it didn't go to 6 games, though. It only went to 5.
Dog.
It went to 5 and it got swept the next year after.
Dog, they did not. Man.
Hold on.
It went to 5. It went to 5 games.
Are you referring
It
to?
was a 4-1 in 2017, and they got swept the next year after. Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, he's
not
right.
disagreeing, I'm looking it up.
He's right. No, he's right.
Yes.
He is right.
Yes.
Because
They won a historic game 4, and that's when they was like, "Oh shit, they might repeat and beat them niggas 3-1 again."
He's
And they
right.
Came back and whooped they, and they came the next game. They came out and whooped their ass. It was.
he's right. That was 2016, and then 2017 he did get swept.
He got swept in 2018.
Regardless or not, he lost to them niggas without KD, and he lost to them niggas with KD.
I mean, but
But
LeBron
I'm
didn't have
talking
his
about.
team
But
when
we're
he
talking.
played- when
But
they
we're
full
not
team,
talking.
though.
But listen to me, bro.
But we're talking about the full team. Team head to head. That was a good matchup head to head without KD. Regardless,
Okay, but we're saying.
All right, so 2017. So 2017 was the historic win. That was the historic back from 3-1.
This is where we're getting the conversation steered off, bro. We're trying to.
That was
we're trying to
2016.
compare
Yes, that's what I
teams now.
said.
When we were talking about circumstances of winning, we're not talking about comparing teams. We're talking about winning. We're talking about the fact that this nigga went over to Golden State because of what? Because Bo said
he knew they was going to win the championship.
Right, because Bo said, what did Bo say? What does all that matters?
Giannis is a better winner than KD.
It was 4-1 in 2017.
It went 5 games in 2017.
But I said that, nigga.
2018, it swept. He was right. He was right.
2018, yeah, you're right.
He was right.
So we not comparing teams right now. We don't give a fuck if
who was on that
LeBron
team?
joined or made the team. We just talking about the circumstances of these niggas winning. This is where we got to get the conversation off the basis of what we talking about. I mean, onto the basis of what we talking about. We can't be trying to say, oh, because of this reason, it's because of this. No, we're saying, nigga, he just joined the team and he won because of this reason. Regardless of not, we're not saying, oh, he had a better situation. He had this.
No.
He had that. No, we're just talking about.
No. But what I'm saying is that KD had to join that team because he knew them niggas were going to the chip, bro. That's why he joined those niggas.
Okay,
bro.
LeBron did too.
I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about KD and Giannis stuff. I'm talking about KD and Giannis stuff.
Okay, let's go to the Giannis factor. This is why I told you it's not his fault that he played for an OKC team that had a bad organization.
But he didn't have to go to Golden State.
We got drafted to him. We got drafted.
I'm saying he didn't have to go to Golden State though. He could have went to another team.
Nigga, what the fuck you mean he had to? He wanted to.
Bro,
Nigga, what the fuck?
But usually,
Usually, you
Golden
can't say
State.
Giannis is a better winner when them niggas was when he wasn't winning. They had to literally try to.
You cannot fault KD. Wait. So you're saying Giannis had just as good of a supporting staff as KD did with Golden State?
In my opinion, yes, because they were the best team.
Whoa.
oh my
They
God.
were the best team on the East. So y'all telling me they weren't the best team on the
Hey
East?
man, this is a podcast.
I was with him to that last point. 110% to that last point. Like,
So
whoa.
y'all telling me as competitive,
No fucking way.
Can't fuck with that team.
No fucking way.
Bro, hell no.
That's the best team in the
So
NBA.
Milwaukee
Damn
didn't
near.
beat the Suns.
The Suns aren't. I mean, but what do you? I mean, the Suns. What are you comparing the
They were
Suns
the
to?
best team in that league.
I don't think the Suns is beating the 2020 bubble Lakers. In my opinion.
So y'all doubting the best team that year when they won they were the best team of the league. Period, nigga. Milwaukee, because they won the championship.
But they were better than that 27 Golden.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're better. That doesn't mean they're better than the 70. That doesn't mean they're better than 72 and 19.
Recognizing and shit, like since basketball goes through slopes and everything, like the reason why the Bucks were the best team in that motherfucking sense, why I'm saying Giannis and shit and everything is like, nigga beat KD fair and square and everything, dog. Like beat the nigga fair and square and shit, dog.
Who was KD? KD didn't have Kyrie.
I don't get
or
that.
James.
Fuck, bro.
LeBron did the same shit and went to the finals.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that's real as hell. LeBron that took weaker cast to the finals.
So
JR to the finals.
But this is what I'm saying, Malik. Stop bringing other factors in.
fucking Richard Jefferson to the finals.
Listen.
We're not talking about
I get what y'all saying, but so
Channing Frye to the finals.
listen.
The drone is still to the finals.
Hold on, real quick, bro. LeBron, I'm a LeBron fan, but LeBron.
Mike Brown to the finals.
Come on, bro.
He talking about your man's though. He giving your man's props right now.
I understand that, but bro, LeBron is still not beating that Bucks team that won last year with that supporting cast in 2018. No, he's not.
We talk about the Cavaliers.
He's not.
Yeah,
You see
I
how
completely
we're not
agree.
even talking about
But
that.
y'all just
That
said
nigga took him to the finals.
But
though.
KD couldn't even get past him.
People are on, my nigga. But we ain't talking about.
He didn't play that type of team,
Bro, he took him to the finals.
Listen, if KD
And
was
you
in
can say shit about
listen,
the Eastern
KD
Conference, the
listen,
Eastern Conference and shit,
KD
but
was
the
in a
East is
7-game
stacked
series
like
by
with them.
himself. By himself.
He made it to the 7 games. Why couldn't you close it out?
Exactly.
He dropped
LeBron
50
would've
in
closed
one
it
of
out.
them games.
He made it to the he made
LeBron would have closed out. He closed out for 10 straight years.
Okay,
He-
listen,
he
that's
made-
what I'm saying.
he
So
made
you
it
see how we on the reverse effect?
And Giannis dropped 40 that night.
Giannis had a shitty game and he came back.
Hold on. One mic. You'll be on the other side of LeBron right now because if we said since he didn't have Kyrie and all that, you'll be on the other side defending LeBron, right?
I'm defending KD. It's the same.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
Am I not doing the same shit with KD? I'm defending the nigga.
You are, but
What
you're
is
not.
the
But your
difference,
case isn't the same when
it's the same shit in the
when-
finals in 2000.
No, because if we
but LeBron actually went to the finals. KD didn't even get to the finals.
Nigga lost in the Eastern Conference Finals.
his supporting cast.
Bitch ass put on the two.
But this one,
All right, you always say that, but when LeBron didn't have his main players, he still got
that
weird.
nigga went to the finals and lost like a real fucking champ. Like, I mean,
He couldn't get past Giannis. That's just what it is. Giannis is a better player.
That nigga just don't show up to the playoffs.
Okay, Giannis didn't. He wasn't better. He had a better team, bro. He's not a better player.
I think Giannis is a better player.
Now, KD's a better player. But like I said, Giannis is a better winner.
I think Giannis.
That I did not give y'all.
I think Giannis on offense and defense. His offense and defense compared to KD's magnificent offense.
So are we saying all around player? Or are we talking about
in the
basketball
best
player?
ability,
Bro, you need the all around player to win you the finals. He has to be. He has to be one of. He has to be. If he's not on the juggernaut team, he has to be an all around player.
We've seen it out of great players that tried to take over too many.
You know who's an
positions,
all around player? Kawhi. Kawhi's an all around player. He has rings, right?
And guess what?
Giannis is all around.
And he lost rings because of that.
Giannis is an all around player. He has rings.
When did he lose rings because of that?
Nigga, regardless or not, he missed opportunities to get to the finals.
LeBron is all around player. He has rings.
Too much of the facilitator,
and he's still playing this season.
Too much. When he actually got onto Kyle Lowry team, listen to me. It took so much fucking weight off of him. Greg Popovich was putting on too much on him at the time. That's why the nigga broke his ankle. All that.
Bro, that's not why he broke his ankle.
What I'm saying, nigga, he landed on the nigga. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that's the main reason.
Spurs use that nigga like a sponge. I ain't
right, but that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. The mindset of when you playing on this court, bro, they're going to give you positions, right? And when you get all these positions put on you, i.e. LeBron James, he put it on himself. Kawhi, he didn't put it on himself. What happened? The organization told him, bro, we need you to be more a facilitator. We need you to be more a defender. We need you to score. This nigga like, yo, I need to just score for real and play defense, which is what I came in here to do. So when he got to fucking Toronto, what happened? He came in to score and what? Exactly. Play D. Kyle Lowry was the facilitator. And nobody it all makes difference, bro.
Yeah, but he was still the best all around player.
But he didn't have to be on the Toronto team. Am I right or wrong?
But he was.
No, he wasn't.
If Kawhi doesn't make that shot,
how many assists was this nigga averaging in that fucking?
Bro, if Kawhi
did he play 65 games plus season and shit while he's in San Antonio and shit, dog? You're not supposed to fucking do that shit to your body like that, bro. You're not supposed to do that shit. But
listen. Because the last decade, all we've seen is the best player all around win a championship.
But we haven't, is what I'm getting you to understand.
Bro, besides Golden State, you can't.
Giannis is not the facilitator on their team, bro.
Giannis he does move the ball down the court.
You moving the ball down the court don't mean you the facilitator, bro. I can push the ball up the court anytime, but that don't mean I'm the facilitator setting the play.
So you would say Drew Holiday is the
Caruso was the point guard for the Lakers for a minute, dog. Like
I'm sorry. I need y'all to understand.
Alex Caruso was the point guard for the Lakers for a minute.
But who had the ball in their hands?
Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso had the ball in his hands.
Ball up court, set the motherfucking play.
Alex Caruso had the ball over his hands.
But guess what? That's why LeBron won that chip. Because he didn't have to be the all-around guy.
Nigga just had to get open.
Do you understand when LeBron played for Miami? He didn't have to be the all-around guy when he came from Cleveland.
Because you got to worry about
So who was the best defender?
Mario Chalmers wasn't on this nigga team, bro.
So LeBron was the guard, the best player.
Who was the best defender on the team?
Who was the best defender?
The best.
Who was the best defender
on Miami?
The only defender
on the during the 2012. During the 2012
LeBron run.
Yes,
I would say before like one class it was Chris Bosh because like you know what they were like what Chris Bosh was doing inside of the paint and everything was like fucking great. But like if you want to talk about like you know just like you know
bro,
beyond
LeBron
the arc
was all
and shit,
defensive first team all 4 years on that team.
You cannot get a fucking soft ass nigga like Chris Bosh in the fucking paint and like expect this nigga not to get shitted on and shit without him putting in work. All that nigga Chris Bosh was putting. I'm not saying to the work that LeBron was putting in, chasing down niggas mid court and shit, but like Chris Bosh for a big man was a fucking dog before injury and shit.
But
dog.
I'm just saying LeBron was still.
From start to finish. You
see how you bring it up. Okay, listen to me.
Y'all ask me who the best defender is.
I didn't ask you.
I bet you didn't know that we would get in this rant.
Nothing about defender, bro. No, we didn't.
Can I start speaking? Y'all ask me who the best overall player on that team.
No, we talk about defense.
LeBron
was defense.
No,
LeBron was still the best defender on that team all 4 years.
Okay, we're talking. Okay, the main point was Dre said, nigga, to be all around. what was it? You win championships with the all-around player, right? You win games
the
and
best,
all that.
one of the best all-around players.
But
yes.
I say that's not true. Only reason I say that's not true is because once LeBron actually, we talked about this with Ant. Once LeBron actually took all the weight off his shoulders to actually not be the facilitator and just actually worry about scoring, and maybe.
When did he not facilitate, bro?
That's what I'm trying to.
Hold on, but listen.
I'm listening.
Seriously,
I'm listening.
watching when LeBron did not facilitate.
I'm listening. No, go ahead.
Okay, so when you have a Rajon Rondo on your team, right?
Avery Bradley.
Okay, so he doesn't have to take the full responsibility. I'm sorry.
laugh now,
I'm
but
sorry.
those
hold
niggas
on.
traded back
I'm
for him
hold
this
on.
season.
Still didn't average a triple double.
Hold on, listen.
Like,
Him averaging that triple double, regardless.
So
of not,
Brown was
his
Magic
full
Johnson in the bubble.
responsibility was not to worry about setting niggas up.
So
I
listen,
promise you.
listen,
He's
so listen.
LeBron was Magic
So listen.
Johnson at any point in his
But you're
career.
still not getting my point, bro.
Listen,
You're still not
anytime-
getting my point. That's his game. That's his game, regardless. Okay. His
Okay,
game.
so
Why
are we making an argument?
But
with
listen
LeBron
to me.
then?
We're not making an argument. We're making an argument around player. Period.
All right, so
You're
did he?
trying to make an argument
So
for
did
LeBron.
he average the most
Yes, you
points,
are.
the most rebounds, the most assists, and probably
And the most steals, the
Okay,
most
listen
blocks.
to me. Okay, listen to me.
So what are we talking about?
If there's somebody on your team that actually, okay, all right, put it like this. If you got a point guard that only probably averaged the same numbers that you did on the assist side, but not on the number side, right?
Who averaged the
Just
closest
listen.
numbers?
I'm
on the
saying
assist side, though?
hypothetically, nigga. So say
I'm
for
still asking the
instance,
question,
Alex
though.
Caruso probably averaged 5 assists in that series.
On
5
what
assists.
series? What series?
2020 bubble championship.
Regardless, if he
Great point
averaged,
guard.
I'm asking. I'm just saying. If go look it up, just look up his assists.
Hey, bro,
I wanna look up
if you
his
getting
assists.
paid $30 million a motherfucking year, you obviously did something in the goddamn bubble, dog. Like,
Well, he could play defense as well. He was their best. He was one of their best defenders.
and he was the fucking point guard for those niggas. And LeBron was running the motherfucking small 3-2, you know, like. You
But
know,
what I'm getting
question
y'all
mark
understand,
area
bro.
and shit. And they
when
wasn't
you
bringing
take
that
on
shit up
full
court.
what happened this year? Russell Westbrook was nowhere to be found. So what LeBron had to do?
And who was their point guard, bro? Who was their point guard?
LeBron
Right, so right, but
fucking
hold on,
exactly,
hold on,
dog.
but hold on, listen to me.
At
When
37.
LeBron got a Rajon Rondo on his team.
at 37.
Bounce.
Well, okay, stop doing that. We're not trying to
Bounce.
be ages. We talk about just the game right now.
fuck about that.
We
Bounce.
talk about the game right now. This is
Niggas
where
not a
this
point guard.
Alex Caruso put up a hot ass 2.3 assists in the finals,
Now, how many points?
and he put up a hot ass 6.3 points in the finals.
Who else on the Lakers have made up for that? Because obviously Russ hasn't.
I know, but you still
On
not.
this
But
current
you're not
roster, on this
making the
current
current point of he was the facilitator.
He was a
when
facilitator.
Clearly, he
Okay,
was not.
so
Let
hold
me
on,
see
listen
that.
to me. So y'all associate facilitation with assists.
I mean, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that means.
Ball up court
Hold
then.
on, wait. I want no, wait.
does LeBron not bring the ball up court?
No, he gets it beyond the three and he playmates.
I need these.
So LeBron don't slow down. When
Hold on.
LeBron get the ball, he don't slow
At
down.
the 3-point line, he slows down the
not.
fucking
No, it's
play.
not.
Hold on.
They call the play for LeBron. Everybody
Hold on.
gets out the
Hold on.
Bro,
I just need y'all. I need y'all to hear this. Okay, when you play the game, y'all associate facilitation with only assists.
It's not.
No,
No,
just answer my question. Yes,
no,
or
no.
All right then. So if you know that's not only assists, if I'm bringing the ball up the court, right? If we're playing 5-on-5 at the rec right now, right? If I'm setting you up, Drake, up at the top.
So who's
hold
calling
on, listen. You keep cutting the nigga off. Just listen, cause you don't hoop like that. As in organized, my nigga. So when I tell you to come set this pick, and your mind needs to roll, right? Set this pick, roll off of that. If I pass it, you might and you might know to kick it out to the corner. I just set up a whole fucking play for you niggas to run around. That's facilitation,
But
bro.
no one's
who's
running
calling
plays
the
for
plays?
LeBron though.
Who's calling the plays on the floor?
LeBron
is
no,
calling
the coach.
plays.
The coach is. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it G.
Who's calling the plays
coach.
on the floor?
Hey.
Who's calling the plays on that Lakers floor?
It's definitely not Frank.
I
Malik.
could have
Malik.
sworn you go to the huddle and actually draw a formation.
LeBron is calling the plays on the floor.
Let me ask you this.
Come on, bro. What are we arguing about right
How many
now?
no-look passes would you say LeBron hits in a game, dog? I'm saying like over
I
three.
don't care about the
No,
passes. but who's calling the damn plays on the floor?
Nigga, answer the question, bro. Yes or no, bro?
I don't know.
Say 3, bro.
What is the point of saying 3?
All right, when's he getting that motherfucker ball? It's the top of the goddamn key, and he's like, "Oh, my nigga's
He's
cutting
not
right
getting
here."
at the top of the key. He's telling them.
Okay,
He's calling the
what
plays out, telling them what to do.
What I'm trying to get at.
What
What
are
I'm
we
trying to get
talking
at.
about, bro?
What I'm trying to get at. Okay, regardless or not, when you have a Mario Chalmers or a let's say another point guard, Kyrie Irving that he played with, it takes the weight off his shoulders to do certain things as an all around player, and we saw that for him to
Kyrie was
win.
just-
Even if he succeeds in every
But,
single
he had them
them
score.
handles and shit. So like, if Kyrie brings the ball up court, you're not gonna full court press him. You're gonna get fucking your ankles broken. It's gonna be a 4-on-5 and shit. And then like
that leaves open. That leaves open wide open shots or wide open.
You're gonna full court press him. Russell Westbrook in the third quarter, you're gonna press him because the nigga's shaking like a goddamn stripper and shit on Tuesday, dog. Like that's
100. But when I'm like, we can go all the way there.
Nigga, you can do D-Wade.
Off
and
the-
nigga reach I teach. Like I'm a fucking like lightning bolt your dumb ass.
The year they won. Like what are we looking at?
Off the NBA.
You see how he going straight to assists. I just told you that.
LeBron calls out the plays.
Off the NBA rant. Listen, will NBA rant?
Ball up or not, he called out the plays every possession.
Will NBA rant?
When he actually won his championship, it actually showed that he didn't have to actually do everything.
All right, so look.
How many times has the ball not been in LeBron's hands up the court? And him not call a play.
Plenty of times. Rajon Rondo called plays when he played with him. That's a fact.
Bro, LeBron ran.
So you telling me Rajon Rondo wasn't playing plays?
I hate to take that Skip Bayless argument on your shit, but like, who hit that game-winning 3 in the bubble and shit for the championship? Oh yeah, it was Anthony motherfucking Davis.
But the play was designed for LeBron James.
And he looked at him and Russ and like, oh, he looked all scared, so I threw it to AD.
Hold on, listen. Wait.
That's why y'all niggas are
I see how you said the play was designed. I wonder who designed the play.
I'm talking about, Bo, and shit. That's
you think LeBron just designed this play for himself?
Okay, he didn't design the play, but when the ball is in it, when it's
half-court offense, but that's what I'm trying to get.
Offense, LeBron is called the play.
Statistically has
it doesn't
the most
matter.
games.
Okay, but who calls the play up?
Oh, bro, so Eric, so he looking at Eric Spoelstra every possession, asking him what play we're running.
No, they go back to the huddle and they talk about formations.
So every
possession
they call a huddle.
The court,
so every possession they call a huddle.
So when I was playing,
do they not call a huddle? So they call a huddle every
LeBron
possession?
calls the plays.
First
I
off,
do know
hold on,
that.
question. So you telling me niggas call? You telling me niggas in
He
high
doesn't.
school?
He doesn't. He doesn't. But this is the NBA, not AAU. This is the NBA.
It's basketball,
bro.
The coaches call out.
The
plays
coaches are
while they're on the court. What
yes,
about?
but LeBron. Every team LeBron has been on. LeBron is the. He is the one. He is the one who's setting niggas up. He is the one. He's a quarterback on the field. This nigga saying, nigga, you go there.
He ain't the nigga that actually analyzing it.
Right now,
he can't analyze the game like playing for real.
LeBron don't. Hold on.
I'm not on timeouts. Not after timeouts. You have after timeout plays that the coach runs for sure. But during the flow of the game,
bro, LeBron
talking to you, Mike.
Listen, Kyle Lowry talked about in the conference, whatever they was playing. One of the players forgot one of the plays. LeBron called the play for Buddy and told them what play that was running, analyzed it.
That's him. No. That's him studying plays and him knowing their plays. He studied their film, bro. That's what all players do. We study film in the film room. And he's a basketball IQ historian, and he's going to fucking remember niggas' plays because he's a fucking he's an animal at that shit, bro. No, he's not. He's not calling plays. He's remembering plays.
He's calling the play. Calling and remember the play. He's still calling the play.
How about this?
He predicted the play.
How about this?
He didn't predict the play.
How about this?
Play to call, nigga. How you gonna call somebody?
He called somebody play because he forgot it.
Right, nigga, because it wasn't his play. He just knew the formation because he watched film.
How about this? How about this?
He wasn't the one saying, "Hey, this is what y'all need to run." That's not calling the play.
What to do?
NBA rants over. Let's move on. This might be a part 1, part 2 of this podcast because we ain't here just talking great. You feel me? Talking great things, going back and forth. Is there anything that you want to talk about in terms of your artistry, in terms of things that you got coming out, things that you want to do? I know this wasn't really an interview style because you had other people.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man,
I got to catch up with the boys.
Yeah. So, is there anything, obviously, music wise, that you want to share to the audience and let them know if you got anything coming out soon?
Right now, I got a new project that I dropped. It's called Midas Touch. It dropped a few months ago. I just dropped the video for it like a month ago.
Yeah,
go check that shit out.
Definitely.
But what I really want to talk about is all of the good stuff that's been happening in our little community.
Okay.
Because we were just talking about earlier off the podcast, or before the podcast, about you know, about some niggas who represent the city and then some niggas who represent the hills. So we're talking about that distinction. I found that very interesting.
Sure.
It's a lot of niggas.
And I know you guys were talking about that with what's his name, the King of Southfield.
Yeah,
Yes.
my nigga Dev, put it like this. Dev is probably like the great example of a true motherfucker that don't care what, you know, people say about what he do. So, you know, and I very much salute that, because any nigga that do that got courage, and in my opinion, they got drive. But the difference between the city and the hills, you know, we just gonna say, just on the side of knowing that, nigga, you already know the barrier.
Yeah.
Niggas from the city, if you're repping the city hard as hell, as in like the type of music that come out, that's the type of music you're doing. If you're not repping the city on the side of this type of music, this type of lifestyle, you're from where? You're gonna be opposed to, oh, you ain't from the city, you from the burbs, blah, blah, blah. So it's niggas from the city that don't sound like they from the city.
That's true.
You feel me? So the distinction is not between the areas. The distinction is really between just sound, for real. At that point, is if you want to say distinction in sound off of the city, honestly, bro, it's no distinction no more, because nigga, it's so many sounds in this bitch now. Like I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that, I'm sitting in niggas sessions.
That's true.
Seeing different people from cities doing different shit. But mind you, when you say you from Michigan, most of the time you're gonna say you from where? When you out of town. Regardless, but nowadays, if you from a certain part of Michigan, as in Flint or Pontiac, or it's another one. That's it.
Saginaw.
Sagnasty.
Yeah, if you from but you ain't got niggas coming out of Saginaw for real that's saying like, yeah, I'm from Saginaw.
All it takes is one though.
It's really just Detroit and Flint right now.
So if you got Detroit, Flint, and then mind you, only reason I put Pontiac in there is because Pontiac DDG, you feel me?
Yeah.
And they got a couple niggas coming out of Pontiac right now on the rap battle scene, all kinds of shit. But when you say you out of town, you mainly say I'm from Detroit.
Yeah. But
so with that being said, it's like, you know, it's so different with the sounds. It's no distinction no more to me, because it's just much more sounds.
But let me say this:
the distinction is in the sound. Then.
I get what you're saying,
not in the area.
I agree with everything that you're saying.
Because you got niggas in the hills trying to do Detroit shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was getting to that. What I'm saying is that, and I agree with what you're saying, is that even though niggas do different sounds, just off of like the certain subject matter that they choose to talk about and the way that they talk about it, you can kind of tell like,
this person from the hills.
This person from the hills. This person from there. Because like take Bodie. If they're not perping or like capping.
Yeah, but that's the hard part. That's all rappers.
But you have somebody like who we were talking about earlier, like a Bodie James.
Okay.
Like, he don't sound shit like a Detroit rapper in terms of sonically.
Right.
But if you listen to like the shit that he's talking about the same shit that like a 4-2 Doug is talking about, or like an Eastside 80s is talking about. And that's I'm kind of getting at that aspect more.
But that's why I say the distinction ain't in the area, it's in the sound. Then it's always gonna be in the sound.
Yeah.
Because regardless if you're from the hills, nigga, you can be the nigga from the hills, purple like a motherfucker. Mind you, I done had plenty of niggas in my booth, set their ass in there, knowing damn well these niggas ain't told no guns, ain't never felt the gun, ain't never saw a black car, ain't never seen a black market in their life, nigga. But they just want to they think it's cool.
See,
but mind you, I ain't gonna lie, and no offense, nigga, I got family members that do that shit, nigga. Yeah. And I tell them niggas, like, talk your shit that you only know. Because I'm not about to sit here and let you do that shit to yourself.
And that's kind of what I'm getting at, because I agree with you on that. Because like my goal, and I'm sure like it's one of Dre's goals and other people's goals from this area, is to like make people feel more comfortable about repping where they're from.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta talk guns to rap about something interesting. Because I was watching this one Lil Wayne interview, and he was like, the reason why I like Drake so much? And they're like, oh, why? Because he would take the most like boring, just 9-to-5 everyday shit and make that shit just sound hard as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sounding as dope as we did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fire. And that shit stuck with me. And that's kind of like my mentality.
And that's a good thing, because mind you, like I said, I commend Dev from the beginning. You do things that you want to do, how you want to do it, no matter how other niggas say how you should do it.
Yeah.
So with this podcast, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people gonna say what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But guess what? It's up to us, and y'all motherfuckers gonna keep watching regardless. It's
Yeah,
up to
facts.
us how we put the content on.
Facts.
So this is where I say, this is if I could go right back to the distinction of sound, the distinction of sound is always gonna be in the sound. It's never gonna be in the area because nigga, you go to Atlanta, you don't know who the fuck from Atlanta.
That's true.
Nigga, Amaretta had to set a whole base on us for Atlanta. But mind you, the distinction in the sound. Amaretta don't sound like Amigos. Amaretta don't sound like what's shorty name? Lotto. She's a hood rapper that come out. Maybe she could do this type of rap. Maybe she could do this type of sound. It's the same thing with singers, bro. Like there's no distinction in singers. It's just they all sing about probably different shit. And that's the distinction. You know
I
what
feel
mean?
that. I agree with that.
So, but you know what I'm saying? When it come to Detroit, a lot of niggas have a lot of opinions regardless. You know what I mean? Because no, for real, like even niggas in the hood, even niggas in the burbs, like
Yep.
I put it like this: everybody got to stop having opinions on music that you don't even fucking do. Y'all niggas can say, "Oh, niggas in the city don't fuck with our shit," and no, nigga, y'all niggas not doing the work like how y'all supposed to. The city ain't fucking
Facts.
with y'all because the city don't want to listen to y'all right now until y'all put yourselves out here. That's 100, nigga. We got niggas like Be Free, we got niggas like Big Sean, we got niggas like Dej Loaf that don't sound like a Peasy, that don't sound like a Payroll.
Dre.
You got niggas like Beezy, you got niggas like Bo Luke that don't sound like these niggas. But they still putting the fucking legwork in because they don't care about the city opinion. And this is where I was
Wait. But they even build on that point, even though they don't sound like typical city niggas, you can still tell that they're from Detroit, just like
no.
by you can
I can tell, though,
How can you tell this nigga from Detroit?
You can tell by a person's like lingo, their accent. Just
I
like,
get
it's
a lot
like
of
little
people say
shit.
this nigga sound like you from New York.
I can hear it a little bit.
But this is why I say like the distinction ain't never gonna be in the area, bro. It's always gonna be in the south.
I think I'm a bad person to say that about because I do have different spurts
No,
and
like seriously,
depending on
like,
where
you know,
depending on who
it's
I'm
hard to,
around.
like, no,
That's
that's
true.
knock down that Detroit lingo and shit, because like you know you listen to Blade, like you know from 20 fucking years ago.
The lingo
You listen
was
to-
different.
Exactly. You listen
Lingo
to
was
Payroll
different.
10 years ago. I mean, Doughboy Cash Out 10
I mean,
years ago.
they set the blueprint. Honestly, now.
Yeah.
Not for real.
I'm just saying it's just different. There ain't no like Detroit lingo and shit. It's just a swagger and shit how we carry ourselves and shit. You
I
gotta
say
get around
the
it.
lingo we started now as
It's
in
shit
because
talking.
No, truly.
Like
truly.
dog
You gonna know
shit,
you around Detroit,
that's
nigga,
our
and
shit.
Like by the way you talking shit. Like you know we was just chopping shit. Like
yeah, like
Yeah.
dog shit, that's our shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I know a lot of other cities say you hear me, but I've been saying you hear me since I've been
We
young.
globalized that dumbass shit though. You a dumbass
And
nigga.
then what up though is our shit. You feel me? That's
Monopoly
all.
on that
like,
shit. You
You
can't
go to
say it, you
Jersey,
ain't
you
from-
hear motherfucking Italian saying what up though.
Yeah, we
the
built
fuck
a
outta
lot
here.
of things. I mean,
Yeah.
the culture definitely has taken
But
a lot
that's
of
where I
things from
say
our city.
Detroit is always gonna be a lot of fucking sounds because you have Motown here, and then you got people coming out of Motown doing rap. Out of rap, you doing jazz, like bro. Our city is known
No.
for a lot of shit.
It's that shit came
And techno,
they tried
too.
to cancel us. They tried to cancel us many motherfucking times. Shit, you know, whether it be the art industry, Motown failing or some
Yep.
shit like that. We right here, nigga. We right here.
It's the
Can't cancel
mecca
us, nigga.
of
We
a
just
lot of
time
arts,
out,
though,
man.
and that's what I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've had so many conversations with so many friends, and they be like, "Bro, I gotta get the fuck up out of the city. I gotta, woo, this ain't working for me. I gotta get it." Like I've had
life ain't
so
gonna change.
many
Move to Atlanta.
so many talk to me about that, and I put it like this: you leave on a good note. Don't leave because you feel like the energy is bad. If you leaving on a bad, this is what my sister taught me. You leave on a bad energy, then you just traveling your bad energy to another place. And it's never gonna get better.
But the city don't support.
This is what I'm saying. You don't need the city support. Just niggas, Peasy and them didn't have the city support until they started fucking actually putting themselves out here, putting their money
Going
into
on
the
tour
shit.
and shit,
Fucking
like that.
paying these DJs to put their money on spins. This is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop saying.
I don't nigga tell you right now, like, hey,
Yes,
bro, you heard that new
nigga, he
PZ
was
shit? You
putting
be like, oh no,
these
nigga, of
hood
course I
rappers
fucking heard
I
that
heard
shit.
all them niggas before they even hit the radio.
But what I'm saying is these niggas was putting their songs in the clubs, bro. They was getting their songs in the
were.
clubs.
I heard
They
Dope
were,
Boy
they
before
were.
they
They
hit
was
the
getting
radio.
their song, bro. My cousins fucking got these, bro. My cousins made Dope Boys fucking big, nigga. You think I don't know about Dope Boy, bro?
But I'm just saying.
Why is
I
the
did-
mob, bro?
but I'm
Stop
just-
playing with me, man. Like I know about
Bro,
these
but
niggas.
that's
story.
not. But that's not the case I'm making. I'm
What's the
making the
case?
case. I heard them before they hit the radio.
But I'm
a
not
lot
talking
of
about
these
the
niggas
radio,
hit the
right?
niggas before
Guess
they hit
what?
the radio.
Right.
But
My
that's what
point-
I'm talking about.
Well, right.
You're
My
bringing up
point
a
is the
different
strip club.
discussion.
Right. So we're saying the same thing. So
No.
they hit the strip club way before they hit the radio.
Let me
right?
ask y'all to that right now and everything, because like, you know, I be in a lot of motherfucking strip clubs. I ain't gonna lie and shit. But like, I hear a lot of shit in there. No,
strip club is not the radio. I'm trying to get you. We were saying radio.
What case saying everything? Like, do y'all feel as
radio don't mean you putting in leg work.
Let J-Folk go ahead.
Y'all feel as artists right now and everything, y'all niggas need to have like that strip club motherfucking track and shit to like really motherfucking make it or shit. Like everything. What do y'all feel like as a motherfucking like? Because I feel like that's the quickest way for like, you know, as a nigga like me and shit who ain't got that much motherfucking time to listen to music unless like I'm tapped in with niggas like y'all and shit. Like, you know, I'm just listening to what the fuck I was listening to the other day and shit. So, but like, how do you feel about like that? Nice. Sense of like, you know, gotta like hit that mainstream, you know, like, you know, fucking like radio hit or like most plays hit for you in like the club and shit, dog. Like, how you feel about that? And like, you know, staying with you.
If you're going it depends on your goals as an artist. Because for me,
I mean, right now in the city and everything, like, you know, the only way to get put on is like, you know, like, oh yeah, this thing got a motherfucking banger in the motherfucking club and shit. Like, niggas start throwing a whole lot of money on here. Bitches start shaking ass and shit when this song come on in the club. And like,
but that's where I feel like that's not the case, bro. It's never gonna be that case. Niggas always got sob stories why niggas ain't supporting this and that. It's because y'all niggas ain't putting in the fucking legwork. Like, I've got so many artists that have so many more impacts on other ways. It's not just that. It's never gonna be just that. It's never gonna be, oh, the city ain't supporting me. No, nigga, you don't need the city support. Go get the support in another area, as in genre, online, another city.
I agree with that.
You don't need the city. This is where I get people, y'all niggas got sob stories for days.
But the social media wasn't like that. How it was? No, it is.
Right, so that's a bigger advantage, nigga. You got a very bigger advantage now, bro.
I get both.
Stop giving your sob stories.
I get boys pointing and everything.
Well, I didn't even get to finish my point. It's like it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be like a mainstream nigga, you trying to just get your shit to pop.
Bo right now and everything, man.
Oh, for me personally,
hey, you wake up tomorrow and everything, you have like a #1 motherfucking banger in every strip club on the East Coast, talking about from motherfucking New York to Miami, including D-Town and shit, and in this shit in the Midwest, Cincinnati, motherfucking Indiana, motherfucking Illinois. Like #1 strip club banger. You making whatever the fuck y'all make off a title for like 8 million fucking subscribers for like Tekashi shit 9 and shit. Like, would you trade that shit right now for like motherfucking like, I don't know what would be like whatever you guys consider like motherfucking like, you know, sufficient and adequate for like a successful project and shit? Would y'all trade a #1 motherfucking single in the strip club right now and shit? Like, cause y'all know like that's kind of
for like a full length project that can go
for whatever the fuck, full length project or like one motherfucking song that y'all like get y'all whole like motherfucking institute up for. That's full like a whole project. Like shit like niggas are faced with, cause like we bring up Tekashi and shit, and we bring up other motherfucking artists and shit, everything, but like those niggas kind of know like the motherfucking formula on the back of the goddamn what's it called, Frosted Flakes box and shit. They know how to make
like it depends on what you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to be some mainstream nigga, then yeah. But for what I'm personally trying to do is I just want a solid like fan base. Like I don't need to be like fucking Drake, nigga. I don't need to be Kendrick. Like I'll be like a currency ass nigga. He's not the biggest nigga in the world, but that nigga he has a dog ass fan base.
It's more the art for you and everything. You rather put out a motherfucking great project than you put out some bullshit.
Cause honestly, bro, if I was trying to do some mainstream shit and that was my goal, I'll be doing some different stuff to be honest. So like
the formula is pretty easy.
It's easy for it's not
right
that
on
hard.
the back of the box and shit. You can obviously figure this shit out tonight. Like, oh,
bro, only reason I say stop with the sob stories is I had a white boy who, in my opinion, and no offense to you, Cloner, but nigga, music ain't as good as what we want it to be. But nigga, the nigga got viral. He went viral because he put in the fucking legwork, bro. He didn't need the Farmington approval. Everybody in Farmington didn't know who he was until Farmington, until he started putting himself on Say Cheese and shit. Until he started actually repping the king of Farmington. It's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Stop with these sob stories.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you because I actually agree with you because I'm not looking towards the city to try and put me on because I feel like we got the internet, we got social media. I'm starting to figure out just like what we're talking about.
Bullshit on your resume. You don't want no bullshit on your resume.
Right. It's like now I'm starting to figure out how to do this shit, marketing and promoting and doing the shit properly. Because I already know like I don't need to have all my fans even in Michigan, bro. I can have like 1,000 like loyal fans outside of Michigan, and I'll be eating.
No cap.
And then niggas will catch on later, like, oh shit, this nigga Bo Luke, or oh shit, this nigga Dre Barter. Like,
Absolutely.
Dre, how you feel? Let me ask you the same question. Let me give like a whole motherfucking. I got bullshit on my resume. I work for Republicans and shit. I was a congressional intern for the House of Representatives. I work for Republicans. I feel dirty till this day about it. 5 years after the fact. But like, Dre, how you feel, man? Because like, get these money, keep getting these checks. I ain't gonna judge you either motherfucking way and shit. I'm just gonna give you motherfucking best advice how we gonna spend the motherfucking money and shit. Like, so like, how do you feel about it, man? No pressure.
How do I? So
8 million, you get 8 million motherfucking subscribers like how you get Tekashi got right now. You make one strip club track and like you like put out a career of bullshit like afterwards and everything.
I think for me, because of the artist that I am, I never want to go for that one song. If that was the case, I would put out a song every Friday.
All right.
Just because I mean, if you fishing for that one song, it's strength in numbers at the end of the day. That one song will blow, But for me, I'm also I'm an album artist, man. I like to create storyline. I like to create an atmosphere.
So when people tap in with Bo and Dre and everything, they tapping in with like art. They ain't tapping in with bullshit. Like, oh, like I ain't never gonna listen to this bullshit again. It's like, nah, nigga, like we put in work on this shit. Like,
absolutely. But in that regard, in the realm that I'm in, I understand that sometimes people just not gonna like what I put out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
as the artist that I'm in, I'm a lyricist.
It's about like art is a self-reflection and shit. So it's just like, oh, like I put my best motherfucking effort in this shit. And like I was able to put this shit out and publish it, master it, have ownership over it and everything. Yeah. And y'all niggas are now listening to it. I don't give a fuck what you say because I put my motherfucking best foot forward.
Right.
Like,
so my analogy would be this. Would you rather work 20 years and only receive the benefits of your work in 20 years in the last 5?
No, right? I'm not saying no post question back on me there. I'm just saying
no.
For the fans and shit. Like,
yeah. So the analogy would be
I'm a scumbag. So I'm gonna be a lawyer. So like, I'm gonna sell my soul. Like, a lot of commas.
Be careful when you say that. So the analogy,
a lot.
Trillions.
Hey, not me.
Trillions. You throw me $1 trillion check.
The analogy.
That's just him over here.
Yeah, be careful.
Fuck, anybody else would answer that same shit just like that.
So actually, one more thing before I won't even talk about the analogy, but you just hit on a good point, and then we'll end the pod. This pod is probably going to be a part 2, pod 2. But I just saw something, and we can tap into this because you just made a valid point. So we talked about systematic oppression earlier, but now I can talk into the point of agents and what that is. I saw a video recently, and they were talking about the form of Martin Luther King, what he represented, and was he a modern day in that time agent, quote unquote. So what that means is this: you remember Django, right? You watched Django, the house, Django, whatever the fuck. The house nigga was Samuel Jackson, right?
Yep.
And that house nigga was quote unquote
Candyland,
an agent, somebody who's close to the man.
That's them trying to turn this against Martin, bro.
Right, but listen,
Stop that shit.
Just because I watched it does not mean I agree with it. I see what people don't understand is you obtain knowledge, use knowledge to the best of your ability. I never said that the person was right or wrong. But what I'm saying is, in that same sentiment of you saying you worked for somebody that you did not like or something rather, but if it came down to it, the right M's came around, you would have to do what you had to do.
Yes.
Right. So so do you consider that?
Yes.
The only reason I say I disagree with the Martin shit though,
you don't care what my bank account says.
is because Martin saw the light Martin saw the light in the bullshit that they was doing in this interview. G showed us that. You remember what G showed us?
I'll get you the actual video so you can see it yourself. I will want you to have an actual understanding because I'm putting out words that necessarily it's a paraphrasing of what the video actually was. I completely agree with you. I'm saying it's on that same sentiment because you right here are telling me that for the right dollar I'm
not going to be out here like Herschel Walker or any of those other crazy motherfuckers like working with Trump and like Kanye with the red cap and shit. Like no, it's just like I know exactly. So, like, here's the thing. Like, in my position as, like, in law school or even, like, working with Malik's mom and everything, it's just about, like, approaching the people with, like, the right type of aspect. Sure. Like, knowing what they want. So, like, I talk to a motherfucking non-person that I'm fucking referencing right now, so I ain't violating no HIPAA laws and shit. It's like a Jennifer motherfucking Rothenberg. I'm looking at this picture, I'm thinking of Rothenberg and shit. So like, first fucking name to come through there. That's obviously a goddamn white person. You don't know a black person named Rothenberg and shit. So like, obviously
that shit sound like some
exactly. So like, you know what like, hey, like, you know, this is blah blah blah. Call him blah, blah, like, hey, you know, I get on the phone with fucking like, you know, a Malik Carter and shit. Like, oh
yeah, you know that's probably.
Hey, what up? Like, this is Jalen calling with the city. Like, you know, I'm breaking to him like that. You know, it's just like that. So it's just like being able to switch and shit. But like, it's not like in the same sense of like just selling out. Like, I ain't gonna be out here like, oh, master tap dancing and shit. Like, no, I'm gonna be that cool, like, you know, nigga behindhand and whatnot. But that's a whole, like, you know, part 2 conversation. I want to ask y'all this before we end the conversation. I know Dre tried to end this shit like 2 minutes ago.
I definitely
tried like 3 times.
Definitely tried to end.
I want to ask him one question because, like, you know, we all went to the same high school and shit, except for my nigga K over here. Yeah, K, you ain't go to Harrison.
No, I went to Farmington.
Yeah, Harrison closed the fuck down. Shit, Farmington stayed over.
One more.
This is my question though and everything because like, we were all in Dubs class.
I start that one first.
Shout out Mike Woolslicker and everything. Like we was all in Dubs class, so like we all like, you know, sat through the Shark Tank episode. So like I want to ask y'all this: like, I'm Damon John right now and everything, creator of Fubu and whatnot on ABT Shark Tank, millions of dollars in the bank. So I got a question for the both of you guys, since y'all are both artists and everything. We both in like the same advertising classes and whatnot, because like we went to high school together. So like we took like all those advanced level suburban classes and stuff, like marketing, advertising, business.
Yes.
So like we sat through Shark Tank and stuff. That's not a channel that you guys get on like, you know, non-cable channels, the converter boxes and shit. Like I'm not joking this shit. I have one too. So like I'm serious. So like on CNBC, I don't know what that is. That's regular NBC.
Yo, a lot of so like, a lot of my audience is probably just like you. You never know.
Really? Like, no, seriously.
So go ahead with your question.
We are Exit 5 demographic and shit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so like, let me ask you this. I'm Damon John on Shark Tank right now.
Sure.
Give me y'all pitch right now to like, you know, a song, an EP, an album for like, you know, like, hey, I got millions of dollars in the bank right now. Like, I can make anything fucking come true. I can be Damon John, I can be P. Diddy, I can be fucking Sean Carter. Like,
I like this.
And like, say it to your fans too. So like, they know like, hey, man, we ain't just bullshit. We got a pop.
I like this. So look, we just had a conversation about this. We had a conversation about whether or not we were going to stay independent, whether or not we were going to sign this and that and the other. I'll tell you what, for the right bag, there's a right cost. But I want to use myself and use my leverage pieces for my advantage. I'll keep it short and sweet. The most I'll ever do, 2 albums. You got to be kicking some nice money to me, and I need to be able to obtain my masters after these 2 albums.
No, I'm talking about like right now. Tell your fans right now, like, hey, they got to tap in with one Dre Barter cent. You know, one Dre
He's
Barter.
Saying if you got an investor looking at you right now, like
one product to make you a believer right now, like, you know, I'm a fan.
Why should I
just
put
trying
this
to find
billion?
my
next single.
Well, I'm talking about right now. They can like just come on, like, hey, nigga, this shit is bumping right now, dog. Like, I
mean, put on my last shit straight to the top.
There we go.
Why wouldn't I?
There we go. Say it to the camera, man. Say it right there, man.
I date. Y'all already know.
Tell them.
Oh no, they already subscribed to the channel. That's why they already know,
we
right?
got new people coming to the channel.
Listen.
If y'all haven't seen it already,
my last single was dropped in October, called Straight to the Top. It's on YouTube right now. Obviously, I mean, you could go look at my most popular YouTube video, and you might like that better, which is Jimmy Butler.
K is linking this motherfucking video right now as Dre is talking right now. Yeah, man.
Jimmy
Point out right now, so my nigga.
Jimmy Butler has more.
Hey, can y'all get that at 72, please?
That same question for you.
The same question for me.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to fans.
Talking to fans right now. Trying to find something on YouTube. It's 11:20 at night, man.
All right, bet. Well, the reason why you should look at my material is because I have like a large catalog of music at this point. I've been dropping on platforms since 2018. I have videos, multiple songs. And like the subject matter that I cover is like, you know, the full human experience. I'll make you laugh in some bars. I'll make you cry in some bars.
There you go.
I'll kick you some real shit. I'm a well-rounded artist. So there'll be at least one song that you'll like of mine. And you can play it in just any moment. So that's why.
And that's how you do it.
All right, so
give your shit now.
So that's a great resume. and I like the way you just did that. I don't do that like that. And because
And that's
you could
fine,
go.
but
No, he was
you
asking
could-
you
because-
on the side. What if a nigga was? He even asked in the beginning. What if a nigga trying to put money into you? What make this nigga want to put money into you?
Nigga, do you not see what I create?
No,
Nigga, look at the fucking room we in. Look at the shit that I do. Nigga, we are 14 episodes into the Stu
Right,
podcast.
but nigga, you don't know that.
But you could go from
You
the
don't know
all right,
that.
so go from the first episode to the Stu
Hey, bro, you
gotta
podcast.
get out of that
Go
thing,
from the
kid.
first episode of the Stu podcast till now.
bro. Let me do it for him. Look, if you
This
haven't
my
tapped-
brother. I be
Hey,
having
look,
to tell
I
this
got
nigga,
you, bro.
though.
I got you, bro. Look, you ain't tapped in with my man's Drake Barter right now, man. He's the hardest working motherfucking man in the Metro Detroit area right now.
He got a studio.
He
But
built
listen.
shit up from the ground,
Ground up.
motherfucking
Listen,
up, man.
brother.
He's made motherfucking castles out of goddamn ashes, man. Dreams have motherfucking shadowed before his eyes, and he's made motherfucking realities out of that goddamn
Brother,
shit.
God.
If you're gonna listen to Drake Barter right now, you're gonna feel some shit from the goddamn heart.
Heart.
There is some shit that you can connect to on some motherfucking level, basis, motherfucking minute
100,
motherfucking
nigga.
level and shit. You can bump some shit with motherfucking hoes. You can bump some shit with
God.
motherfucking niggas, bro. You can bump some shit driving home from yourself. You just got done grinding. You just got done working a goddamn 14-hour shift. My nigga Dre's done it all. He's seen it motherfucking all. He's been around the motherfucking block twice, nigga.
Okay.
Twice, my nigga.
Tap
And he
the
got the
chest on
permits
that
for the new
easy.
motherfucking buildings going from
Tap
down
the
the
chest on
goddamn
that
corner and
easy.
shit, bro. You want
Alright.
to tap me with Drake Carter right
You
now,
haven't been
dog?
around
Like,
that-
that nigga got the
that-
hottest
that
shit right
twice.
now. I on Tidal, Spotify, and all that shit right now.
Listen,
And tap in
you
on
just-
YouTube, like all this shit.
You just
man.
talk your shit. I love it. And guess what?
That's what you gotta
I'm
hype yourself
but
up,
guess
man.
what? I'm gonna continue to have people like you that's in my corner that can honestly do that for me because the type of guy that I am. I mean, we all know. I just put in the work. I keep my head down. I get what you're saying. And hey, when it's time to really sell myself, that's something that I'm gonna be equipped with. But for
Nigga,
now,
nigga, it's time right now.
hey man, like I
What you
said,
talking about?
listen, like I
do we
said.
gotta fight about this shit right now?
Like I said, for me personally, y'all can't tell me that I don't care because if I
no,
didn't
we
care,
not saying that though.
all right. So then you can't even tell me that I need to. It's like why talk about it? Why talk about it?
Sometimes you got to put on a different hat right
There
now
you
and
go.
everything. Like,
There
dog,
you
we're on
go.
YouTube right
That's
now.
the
We trying to
better-
get like the subscribers up to 100,000 to 1 million. Then
Yeah,
10
bro, you
million,
gotta
then 20
flex
million.
it. It's
So
trying
you
to
don't
keep
think
it
so?
pumping.
You don't think the work that I put in without saying I'm doing that? You don't think that works the same?
No, because niggas don't know. Like, they don't have time.
So if I get,
that's why I said if you put a millionaire in
get
front of
loud.
you,
So if I
you
get-
saying what the fuck you mean? I got this. He don't know that. He
No,
didn't
like,
know this.
we
other
gotta put it
shit.
out
So-
there, shit. Like,
so
a
if
nigga
I
in
get-
Atlanta right now listening and everything, they ain't gonna know. Like,
Wait,
oh
wait,
yeah,
wait,
like we fuck with D-Town, we steal
wait,
all they
wait,
shit and
wait,
everything.
wait.
Like, who is Drake Barton and
Wait,
shit?
wait,
Like,
let me-
oh, this
let-
nigga make you feel some shit from
Let me
the
give
seat.
it. Let me
Oh,
give an
make you feel
analogy.
some
Let me
shit.
give an analogy. And Malik going like this one.
Here we go.
You talking to two different types of chicks. For one chick, you can just show her the whip. You just show her the clothes, the chain. Like she'll come with you. But then for another chick, you got to talk to her a little bit. Like
Yeah.
woo woo woo, like
Sure.
and just sweet talk her.
Sure.
So you got to wear different hats for like
Yeah, for
different
everything.
things. That's
So
what
like
I'm
this
getting at.
YouTube. So you saying when the opportunity is presented, this is taking
Like,
you the opportunity.
when they hear that first
presented.
track, I swear to God, man, Dre, like after that shit, they hook, nigga, but you gotta bring them bitches in. You gotta wheel in the fish on the warm on the hook and shit, bro. You ever been
It's
fish?
cool, nigga. It's cool to be
Right,
your
so-
biggest fan.
So
Yeah.
if you get on that first 16 bars, nigga, it's over. Like,
Right. So me telling you to go check out my last shit, which is straight to the top. That's not enough for you.
We
like-
have to force it out you too, though.
you gotta
But that's
force it out.
right. But that's not enough. It's like how I feel is this. If this wasn't my show, I feel a little bit more comfortable
go.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But because this is my show, you're tuning
I
in
got you.
on the Dre Barter. So you're either going to subscribe right now or you've already been
There we
subscribed.
go.
Therefore,
There we go.
bro.
in my
There we
opinion, how I look at it, when you come and you look at me for the first time, you're usually, if you like my content, you're going to subscribe. And it's not even because I told you to. It's because you genuinely like the content.
Yeah, but I
Hey,
understand
what was that
that.
shit
But
they
what
say
I'm
you
saying
back in
is
the day
not
when Mario
everybody
get
knows
whether
who
it
the
get
fuck
low and
you
shit,
are
like,
when they first come to
you
your
either fucking with Drake
page.
Barter, you
What did you tell me when we developed the playlist thing? You told me what? If somebody checks out the Stu Podcast episode 14 and they enjoy it, they're probably gonna do what? They're probably gonna go back and watch, right? And the first episode I ever did was about me. And I strutted my shit in there so much that the whole episode is about me.
Yeah, but that don't mean they gonna. That don't mean everybody's gonna go back to the episode.
Sure.
I tell you what.
So
let's-
you want to look at
Hey,
it, you want to look
hey,
at every video
hey.
as new, like you got
Hey,
new
Drake.
audience.
Absolutely.
every
Drake, we've been
Absolutely.
going on for like 2-3 hours and shit, man. Like, we've been debating this shit like back and forth, bro.
Sure.
Like, let the niggas in the comment
let the
section,
niggas,
like,
yeah.
And that-
if you want more Drake Barter, like independent content, like how he goes day by day and everything.
we
You want
get
that like
everything.
POV, like
Right.
if Bear and
Oh,
shit,
you
like
talking about vlogs
comment,
and
shit. Right.
comment that shit. But if you want like the whole like situation with Dre and everything, the mastermind behind this shit and everything and shit, like what he's doing, comment that as well.
Definitely.
But either way, motherfucking comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
Like,
And J-Fo said it himself. Hey, look, we done had a great pod. We done went back and forth about a lot of shit. I learned a lot about these guys over here, man. Definitely. Bo, man, I'm happy for you. You gotta keep going, brother, because that's the only thing that's stopping you.
Song. Go do your dance.
J-Fo, of course, blessings to you and your future and everything that you got going on. Want to see y'all boys, do as well as y'all can, man.
Big
Of course, man, you tune in to the Stu Podcast, episode 14, a long ass podcast, but a great ass podcast, man.
Part 2 coming
Came
soon.
here and did our things, man.
Part 2
Niggas
coming
got
soon.
red, niggas got, you know what I'm saying?
More
man.
heat coming by part 2.
Hey, man.
More heat from Dre and Bo by part 2.
Hey, get on the boat.
Hey,
Hey,
and y'all go follow their Instagram. Shout out your Instagram.
Tap in with InHouse Studios, the greatest motherfucking studio in the Metro Detroit area.
I
You
know
want to
you
get some
do.
shit motherfucking, you want to get some shit popping,
You know
come
you
over to
should make
InHouse
Instagram
Studio.
with
There we
that.
go, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram at _BOLUKE. Check out my music. Check out everything.
There you go.
Yup,
There
yup.
you go. All right, man. Well, gang, man. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. I'm not gonna stop it till y'all start doing it.